charm. Michigan Rose Show. Michigan Rose Show. Fun grown doing big ass grows. Red Southern Farms also got the flame. Michigan Rose grows folks. Just wanna grow something to smoke. Michigan Rose Show. Michigan Rose Show. Michigan Rose Show. Michigan Rose Show.
Welcome to the Bro Show Live. What is going on, everybody?
Hey, guess what?
Cheers.
Thank you all for joining us.
Hey guys,
Chicken
Guess
butt.
what?
Cheers,
My
guys.
notifications just went off and said that the Bro Show Live was on. I have my
Cool.
notifications
Better tune in, man.
selected.
Lucky. Clicking that bell, Red.
Isn't that wild? I clicked the bell.
Thanks
ooh,
for
I don't
clicking
have my
that bell,
triangle
baby.
handy.
Oh, did you want a bell? There you go.
I covered for you last week.
Nice, dude.
I was a little late, but I covered.
Yeah. I like it, D. Definitely.
Shout out to Tara. She hooked me up with a bunch of Dick's edibles today. I'm into my second bag
That's
already.
right.
Saw that a whole table full, bro. You got
Yeah.
enough to share, I think. Did you bring enough
I've
for
been
everybody?
spreading the wealth all
I did.
weekend.
Come
about
get it.
this.
I'm not going to deliver it.
Just giving dick to everybody. Huh?
You
got plenty.
Hey,
You
Tom,
got to
you got to come get this
talk
dick.
to Tara if you want deliveries. Spartan's not a deliverer.
Oh, so Tara's
Parents
delivering dick
delivery
all over the place?
service. Delivering them dicks everywhere, all over Michigan. Love it.
Can you throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier?
They're not that
Can
big.
do, Red. Can do.
Tara's the Heidi Fleiss of Dick's Medibles.
Yeah, there you go.
Slice. Very nice. Very
I love
nice.
it. That's awesome.
Dicks here. Who get your dicks
Come and
here?
get them.
Shout out to our
Every
Steven.
flavor.
Even with a
Name it, I
3-minute
got
intro,
it.
the wheels fell off at 2 minutes.
I want to
Fucking,
see
we
it.
bought ourselves some time, but not much.
Hey, she came swinging, not me.
Well, swinging is
Swinging
one way to
dicks.
put it.
Hey, I've been like chat, and that's what I love about it. You know, I mean, chat is the driver of the show. Drove us right off the rails from the get.
I come prepared.
Like the trunk on an elephant.
I feel like these could go all night long.
We had a communication / scheduling.
Those dicks could go all
snafu
night long.
Some or other with our guests. So we're guestless tonight. So we're back to your old fashioned Bro Show Live. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask us, and we'll answer
I'm
those. I
here.
get dabbed during the intro, so I can't speak.
You're here. We're here
I love
together.
us.
This is a community thing. Happy
Hey.
Sunday night, everybody.
I have a question. So I got a pre-rolled joint recently as a sample. It's one of those like moon rock joints or whatever. And I decided I was going to smoke it for the show. And so I brought back my little like 4-inch carbon filter and fan with my little speed controller from back in the day to just kind of like, freshen up the room while I'm smoking in here.
Oh, okay.
And I've had it running for maybe like an hour or two. And I don't know if you guys have ever ran one of these in like a room that's like not in a grow or anything, but this room has a very distinct smell now. I don't know how to
Does it smell like
describe
a
it.
grow? Is it like a grow smell? Does it trap terps and?
It might be the terps or something. It's a familiar smell to what I would go with a grow, but it's not like I'm standing in a flower room or anything right now. It almost smells kind of clean, but it has a distinct smell, and the whole room.
More
Smells
importantly,
like
did it work?
I don't know. I haven't smoked it
Asked
yet.
it with this other smell. Oh, okay.
I'll let you know by the end of the show.
Smells
I
like
haven't
lime
opened this
skunk
thing
now.
yet.
I was gonna say your smoke alarm's gonna go off because of all the hash and shit on the outside of the joints.
I am also smoking a pre-roll for Growly.
Nice.
Got handed out at the Sensi event last week from Franklin Fields.
What strain is it?
Blackjack.
Oh, I
Had
haven't
that.
had blackjack in a long time, man.
It's good.
Yeah, that's a good medicine.
It's pretty good.
That's one of
mean,
the.
Not too bad. It says it's 23.92 THC and 0.12 CBD.
I believe Rob and Trey talked about that farm when they were on the show.
Yeah,
Who's
they
it
did.
from?
Franklin Fields.
Franklin Fields.
Okay.
I had
That's
their
the-
pink cookies. Pretty good.
That was really cool to have them on the show again, man. That was a fun one.
Yeah. I got to hang out with them, meet them in person last week at the event. So that was fun. So, yeah.
Speaking of the deodorizers, my buddy was running a ozone generator. He's moving, and he's he's slowly been pulling stuff out of his place. Hasn't been living there. You know what I mean? So he's been running a ozone generator in his apartment because he used to grow there and he used to keep all of his stock there. I mean, dude, the place stunk. I mean, it smelled like any of our grow rooms, houses, homes, all that shit. He would smoke in there and everything, and it's a rental. So he ran that sucker. I went in there; it smelled like a brand new house, dude. Like it smelled like a new finished drywall in the fucking.
There's a
place. It was
problem with that, though,
weird.
Red. Is like those are the kind of things that they say you don't want to be around all the time because they can actually do like genetic fucking damage.
I know
to you
that.
and shit.
That's why I was saying that he's not
Yeah.
living there.
I will say that is another appliance that I found while I was digging through and cleaning up my grow today was my old 03 generator. And it was something that I used in between like crops when I wasn't growing perpetually or just, new builds and things like that. I think it works pretty well. I haven't ran it in like 3 years. I honestly thought it was broken. And then I saw it today and pulled it out and turned it on. And sure enough, it was ozone. So maybe I'll use it in the future or whatever. But it's a handy piece of equipment to have. Definitely be careful. Like plants, humans, and living things should not be around, 03 for too long. And you'll know it has a very distinct smell. If you've ever smelled like when a rainstorm's coming in, that's what you're smelling is ozone.
Right.
And so that's really what the smell is that comes out of it. But it kills everything, man. They work really well. I will say they're kind of hard to find nowadays, or at least last time I checked, maybe a year or two ago when I thought it was broken. But
Can you run them in like a room in your house if you're in the house, or is it something that you got to be? Everything's got to be out of the house.
Maybe for like 30 minutes or something, but I wouldn't be like dosing your whole house because it will go. I mean, it's a gas substance, right? So it's going to travel through, your vents and everything like that. Yeah, I just wouldn't use it when you're around. It's there you go. What's Abolish got there? Ozium.
Ozium, that's an old school solution.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. I use it because you guys all know I smoke a lot of blunts, and this pretty much takes it out. You can't tell I smoke blunts unless you're here while I'm doing it now. So, highly recommend those.
Is that stuff safe to be around?
I hope so.
Yeah, that's like something you'd put under your car seat to trap smells and stuff. Speaking of these sorts of solutions, Painted Lady and I, when we were in our hotel in Chicago, we came up with an improvised smoking device so we could
A Fluby?
smoke. Yeah, dude.
Really? Dryer
Your
sheets
unit
and
paper.
paper
Dryer
towels?
sheets and a toilet paper roll.
Yeah, dude.
We definitely didn't come up with it, but we used it.
Well, yeah, we improvised
Yeah.
it and it worked perfectly well.
Ingenuity. Yeah.
Reminds me
I
of
had
when I was
a-
13.
I had somebody who
Shows
watched
you
it.
old school still works.
I mean, DM said they would take just a toilet paper, like take toilet paper off, take the whole roll of toilet paper, turn it sideways, and just blow through the paper, and it just absorbs. You can't get all the way through it. It just absorbs into the paper itself.
I bet that would work.
I-
really well.
I-
It's like the whole-
I call BS.
The other pro tip:
No.
blow right into your bed,
It would just go
like face in the bed, and just.
I mean,
all
if it's
smoke just goes
turkey.
right into the mattress and just disappears.
What's
Yeah,
the
but that
roll
leaves a
on your
mark
bed?
on your bed.
I don't think it
I've done it
disappears.
Not if
before.
it's not your bed.
It leaves a mark. Don't
As
do
long as
it.
it's
Yeah,
not your
yeah.
bed.
Yeah, they say it leaves a mark on the toilet paper too.
Does anybody
Brent's got
remember
brown spots on his bed already. So
there used to be a commercial in the late 70s for this
White
shit called
sheets.
Topol toothpaste, and it was for
Yes.
smokers. And they used to hold up like a men's white handkerchief, and they would take a drag off a cigarette, and then they would blow through it. And this thing would look like somebody just, like put skid stains all over this poor fucking white handkerchief and shit.
Yep. I remember
Topol,
that,
the
dude.
smokers toothpaste.
You guys made me remember. I have a can of this. My
Some
wife
Zep.
bought me. I've never used it, but it literally says on here, counteracts tobacco, marijuana, campfire, and other smoke or odors. It says smoke odor eliminator. I don't know. I've never tried it. I haven't even
Would that be
opened it.
for?
Uses that brand,
would that be
man,
for
yeah.
fabrics? More than like.
I don't know.
air?
Should I just spray it on myself? and see what
aerosol
that
Is
is?
it for chiffon or Chanel?
Yeah. Next time you go to a smoky party, spray it all over your.
No, it
clothes when you're
says
done.
Or
shake well,
seersucker.
spray towards center of room.
I just bring
Oh,
my
that's
smoke
the
buddy.
air.
Yeah, so it's an air deodorant.
Good point. Yeah, talk about that smoke buddy for a minute. That's the modern
for a car.
solution.
Yeah, you get them right at like Wild Bill's smoke shops, and I just use the smoke buddy, and you just blow your smoke into it, and there's a filter that filters out the smoke.
It's got
Do you
like a
do your
carbon
own laundry?
filter, right?
Do I do my own laundry? Of course, I do my own laundry.
So you got dryer sheets, and I know you wipe your own ass.
He's like, I'm my own man. I got
No,
this.
why would I use? You know what I use? You know what I use dryer sheets for? The dryer. That's what I use the dryer sheets for.
You know what
And
they're
I use
also
a tool
good
that's
for?
actually designed for the fucking thing I'm using it for.
Oh, see, okay, but here we are. I'm going to give you another DIY tip. They also keep mosquitoes away. Next time you're camping, just stuff a couple of those in your pockets.
I don't believe you.
He's just going to douse himself and off. We're good. Give me that deet.
Yeah, Spartan
I'm
camp.
gonna walk around with dryer sheets in my pocket. Get the hell out of here.
You smell so good.
I get too much other shit in my
There's a good
pocket.
chance there's one inside your pant leg and you don't even know it.
Oh, 100%.
That is definitely possible. I have done that.
Or a sock, or a pair of underwear.
A multitude of things.
You get done with like wearing the same jeans for
That's a
2
good
days. and you're
point.
like, "Oh, shit,
Fergoli
this
had a
is
bottle of a product he's never used before within reach.
Shit,
You know how
don't
many
move around
things I
it,
got
man.
on this desk and shit, man? Like,
Show and tell with Fergoli.
yeah, for real. Speaking of which, you guys want to see what 77 grams of clementine terps look like?
Who doesn't?
Ooh.
This is stable as hell, too.
I seen
They're-
you pouring that off, man. That was beauty.
I've had this. Actually, that was a different run, the one you saw. So, this is something I ran a couple weeks ago, and it's been in this jar for about a week. And I was expecting some crashing to happen, and there's no more crashing happening. So that tells me this is very high in terpenes. I've got a few plans for it. Probably not what you're expecting.
I was gonna say, what do you
And,
do with it now? What's the plan?
Well, typically it just gets combined with the diamond portion, which maybe I'll give you a better look here. I know I don't have like an auto-focusing camera, but that's about as best or as good as you're gonna get.
yeah.
Is that what it's separated from?
Yeah, I poured the terpenes off from this and managed to keep all the diamonds out. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I expected it to crash, but it's not. So it tells me it's probably really good for like live resin carts or a high terpene cart or something like that. I think it was last week I showed you guys that big injector needle thing I have, so I might make a couple of those, but that's not really my overall plan with it. So I will say though, you guys can find out at the Hash Bash Cup. I'll be vending there.
Hell yeah, man.
I hope to see everybody there, the panel, chat, everyone.
What's the date on that? Do we have a hard date yet?
It's the first weekend in April, always. So that would be April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I've gone to
Oh,
the
yeah.
Hash Bash in the Monroe Street Fair, many times over the last decade plus. But I've never actually been to the Hash Bash Cup, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. It'll be a new event for me.
Me either.
Anybody been there on the panel?
I've been.
I haven't been in the room. It's always really congested in there.
Okay. yeah, I have no idea what to expect.
Out
Even.
of there.
I had a
Spartan and
buddy.
I went last year.
So if it depends, what you're specifically talking about. If you're talking about the Hash Bash Cup or the Hash Bash, because those are two different things at
Correct,
two different
the cup.
locations. Okay, so the Cup itself is just a hotel that they rent out the entire fucking hotel, and they usually allow you to smoke right in the hotel, which is crazy, but not in the rooms, like in the lobby and the fucking conference areas. But I don't know. Every time the last time we went, me and Baked showed up that day, so we didn't have previous tickets. It cost us $50 to get in. It was great to see the people that we saw, but other than that, I don't know that it was worth $50 to walk around.
Yeah, because
A
like it was
hotel.
like there's a glass blower. There's a glass blower there in the
They put
lobby.
on some good music too. I'll give them that. That's a good.
Well, yeah, it was too
stage.
loud though. It was like, yeah. But
Baked
then
with
there's a
that
conference
baked old
room.
man, like,
Okay,
turn that
boomer.
shit down,
You
you
know what
damn
they
good.
say,
No,
Bane?
no. You walk
Oh,
in
man.
and
It's
you
too
go,
loud.
you can't even talk to the lady to find out how much. I thought it was $15, and it turned out to be 50. I handed them a 20, and they're like, "What's this?" And I was like, "You said 15." They're like, "No, because there's a live band 10 feet away." Anyways, there's a room. It's basically a big room. There's a big conference room where it's table next to table next to table next to table of vendors, and that's where people just sell whatever they got. So
I like it.
yeah, and then outside was a bunch of food trucks.
I was culture shocked when I first walked in. I think I went in like 2018 or something like that. My buddy's band was on the lineup there, and so he got me in for what I thought was going to be free, but I ended up having to pay $20 or something to get in. I got like half off or something like that for being recommended by the band. And
You were
I
on the
was
list,
culture
right?
shocked, dude. What's that?
You were on the list?
Yeah, I got on the list, man.
Damn, dude.
I try to always be on the list, dude. That's how I got in all the High Times Cups, DJing.
Listen, I know somebody.
Well,
DJ.
if I have any extra vendor tickets, we'll make sure we auction them off starting at $15.
Ew, that's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Is that what he
That's the
said?
starting bid, brother.
All right,
5-0.
that sounds good. I
I'm
heard
right
right.
next to a band.
It was culture shock though, because like it was smoky in the hotel. They had carbon filters and shit out in the hallways, like not like room hallways, like the main foyer, like the main entrance to the place. There's just fans circulating, like those floor fans blowing
what's
air.
fucking crazy is as
Wild.
smoky as you guys are seeing this, and as much as it's blowing you away, it's probably just a snapshot of 1976 at the very same spot. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you don't know what it's like to go into a fucking hospital and see a smoky ass hospital. Like, what?
Not
the
a hospital, but I'm old enough to remember when people smoked in McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Denny's
man.
would be
Dude,
fuck
I don't ever
cloud.
remember clouds.
There was a
of
time when they used to
marijuana
have little
smoke.
shitty fucking aluminum ashtrays at all these fucking joints.
Just
Great,
McDonald's.
great point,
But
Red.
the
I didn't
yellow
either.
ashtrays they
Yeah,
used
but
to have at
that was
McDonald's.
nicotine smoke. That wasn't cannabis smoke.
Yeah, he's just making the comparison to just
Oh,
it being
it's
smoky, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah. I grew up.
Red, you
I
can
grew up in
smoke
the
weed
80s.
at McDonald's if you want to.
I grew up in the
You
80s.
could have.
Everything was smoky when I grew up. Not with cannabis smoke.
Rolling up on a Ronald McDonald tray and shit.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
the fucking clown now, huh?
It was, what was it, like 2007 when Michigan finally made like all establishments smoke free, like bars and restaurants or something? Somewhere, or was it later than that?
I don't know, man.
Maybe like 09, maybe
didn't
08,
smoke
09. 08 sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Okay.
08, 09. I was working in the bar industry.
I remember it being an
2009.
issue with a bunch of people. No,
I remember like localities like Ann
2007,
Arbor.
maybe. Yeah, something in that range.
Ann
Like,
Arbor, they made laws like before. They made ordinances before,
Yeah, like
like you couldn't
2000.
smoke within so many feet from a door and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you could smoke in the room in the airport.
Dude, I smoked on the fucking flight over to Germany, dude. It was like a 9-hour
Yeah.
flight, and I'd got the smoking section, which was all the way in the back. You're like hanging out by where the stewardesses and shit are.
A lot of the
Drinking those little
airplanes-
shots of like table wine and shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hit me another one. Okay.
I could
airplanes
not
today
imagine
still
that
have
now.
ashtray. If you see an airplane today with the ashtray in the armrest, the airplane's like 50 years old.
Damn, you telling out how long ago that shit was?
Yeah,
Being-
dude. Hey,
flying
they
over to
get-
the Korean War and shit,
They
right?
get
What the fuck,
They get
man?
resurfaced.
Me and
They
fucking
all get
Ike,
resurfaced.
the Eisenhower.
There's fucking dude, you'd be so
Both
surprised.
Skilbo
Dude,
and
the,
Blake.
the
Definitely.
747s of
There's definitely
60-year-old
N
frame.
numbers from
If
like
your
the 70s
airplane
up there.
has a fucking ashtray, stop flying Spirit.
That's a
Don't
good
worry,
point.
it's gonna crash.
I wasn't gonna
anyway.
say it.
Fucking old.
Thank you, Painted.
Hopefully they've started
Just
upgrading
saying.
the seats by now. Like, I mean, honestly, man, and if your airplane does have ashtray, I mean, the chances are that like the engine's been completely rebuilt, the structures of almost every rivet in that thing's probably been
You're
replaced.
trying to give
3
it some kind of
times.
aviation
Now,
fucking.
That's what they
Yeah,
want
that's
you to
what it is.
say, Red. That's what they
Oh, dude,
want you to say.
that's all
I
FARs,
just watched
man.
a
Those
documentary.
are all federal
Boeing's a piece
aviation
of shit.
regulations. All that
I'm
shit
not
has to be
getting on
changed
a
out
Boeing.
every 10 years.
I just watched a
They change
documentary.
parts and they don't even tell people. I saw it.
He's all riled up already.
So,
I'm not
you
getting
saw
on no
some
Boeing.
fucking YouTube
Dude,
Yeah.
guy.
I've never
Jake's
seen
trying to,
nuts and bolts
we've already
cost
talked about this. He's
so
trying to
much
bring back the
money.
hyper speed
Airplane
train.
expert.
Oh yeah, we want trains back, man.
That'd be
Good,
nice.
good, solid, faster trains.
I'm in, dude. They don't check your luggage nearly as much as they do.
Yeah, that's another plus we'll put on the board. We're sending it to the governor.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If you ran trains underground, they could go even faster.
I mean, this is some
Full of
fucking
Yeah,
quality
but not
content
not
here on the
every not
MVGS
everywhere
channel tonight.
has underground. Like Florida doesn't have underground capabilities. So
Well,
we're,
who cares
we're
about
talking,
Florida? Come on, why you got to bring them up all the
Dude,
We're
time?
talking hyper. Well,
Yeah,
see,
this
we're
is-
talking
this is-
hypertrain. I want to get places all over.
Let's just go east to west. We'll just do it east
okay,
to west.
east to
one.
west, we can do that.
Are you
East to
know
west,
it?
and then when you go north to
I
south.
don't know
you gotta-
rocks, but there's somebody out there that does.
What about a jet boat? You
It can
just
be
like,
overground.
go
That's
down.
what they do in Japan.
like down the coast. Oh, an overground tunnel. Overground tunnel, like a pipe.
You can do like an overpass. You can do all sorts of shit over the on top of the ground.
You do a
Yeah, I
pipe.
wonder
see
if that
those
would be
ones
more
that they
efficient,
do-
Brad. A boat would, if they built a tunnel underground and put a little bit of water in it and then put a boat in there with a fan on the back or any kind of a boat. I wonder if that's more efficient to move with
You
no
wonder that.
resistance.
You
Maybe.
really wonder.
Yeah,
then-
just
then
I'm
wonder
using
gonna
wheels.
answer for you. The
Maybe
answer
a
is
propeller.
no.
Dicks will work.
An
They all need-
airboat and a tunnel is not more efficient.
It could
That's
be
Then
what
more
you
that's
just
efficient than a
described.
automobile.
That's what you just described.
Could be more efficient than
We
a
ain't hunting
automobile.
gator. Keep
No,
the
I'm saying
airboats in
because
the
you're,
swamp.
you're sitting on the water, you have less
I'm
of
a
a
Florida
drag than
man.
if you're pushing through
I'm
air.
not high enough yet.
They have
Shoot 'em,
giant
kick 'em.
loud motors.
I think the
No,
ultimate. I
we're
think
using
the ultimate
magnets.
One.
What is that,
Is
Skilbo?
magnets or pull a vacuum.
Stoner IPA.
Pull a vacuum.
So
gonna
does
be
there
fucking going
actual
on.
Shoot it like a gun.
is there actual
No.
THC in it? Oh,
No,
okay.
of course not. It's just
Oh.
cashing in on the whole fucking. Hey, weed is cool. Let's use it to
Oh,
fucking
and you
market our
gave them
shit.
your
Yeah.
money?
Stoner
bars.
IPA.
Of course, I can be marketed to. Of course, I can.
Vote with your dollars.
I'm
Who
not
is
above
the is
Now I gotta
the
smoke a bowl.
brewer?
I feel like
That is
like the old man
from-
shaking his fucking cane at people today.
He is. He's fired
Oh,
up. Red, that is called Big Lake Brewing Company. Is who that's
I just want everybody to know I got
It's out of
mistaken
Holland,
for
Michigan.
Spartan.
Holland, Michigan. Michigan. Local craft.
You guys switch shoes for the night.
What are you displaying there for Growly?
Hop slam.
Hop slam.
That's good
Ah,
shit too.
that one's not around very often.
That shit is
This
rough,
time of year,
man.
and that's
That's
it.
like chewing on hops.
Was it 10%? It's crazy.
It's bad.
Brian 420 he's giving us the old 90s feel here, talking about dealing cross country with a duffel bag on an Amtrak. Whew.
So it's one of those red Marlboro bags.
Yeah, man. The ones that's from the Marlboro Miles.
Badass.
You'd be more nervous than a dog shitting fucking peach seeds on that one.
You can go
Get
hard
that
stuff
red
on
one.
those.
Here's
There's
insane.
Monte Carlo.
Remember the Pepsi points? Remember they did Pepsi points back in
I remember
was
the
that
Marlboro
probably
Miles
the
before the
90s?
Pepsi points.
I
Camel
remember
Bucks.
The Camel Bucks.
Oh yeah, I had a little stack of Camel Bucks. I
Pepsi
never
Clear.
did trade those things.
I had like one of the Marlboro coats and shit in elementary school.
Dude, I had so many of the Marlboro shit.
You put
man.
your kid, yeah, the fucking kid walking around in a Marlboro coat.
No, the cool
Different
guy
time,
was
the
the
whole
camel.
It was high quality
Camel
shit,
was the
man.
cool guy.
jacket and the fucking
It's like a
pants.
windbreaker.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was for the inclement weather. Came in a bag and came all apart. And,
Smoke
yeah, coat and
90,000
some
packs
pants.
of cigarettes to get this $20 windbreaker.
We don't.
Fuck yeah.
We
And you
don't
were the
endorse
shit when
it.
you were walking around in that too.
Didn't some guy actually get enough Pepsi points for the jet?
Yeah, and then they wouldn't give it to him or something.
Yeah. I don't remember the story,
Oh,
but
hit the sound.
I think
See,
he had
guys,
to
hit
do
the
over it.
sound.
I can remember the first time they did that in states like Michigan where they had the bottle return. The people working at the bottle returns were fucking taking all the caps and
Oh,
just getting
can you
all kinds of
I
free
knew it.
shit.
I knew it.
That's the way to do
Just
it.
like the McDonald's fuck faces. Taking
Oh,
all
yeah.
the good McDonald's Monopoly pieces.
Monopoly
I had
pieces.
a feeling. I said,
Oh, that's been a
all it's gonna take is some factory worker to cheat this shit. There it is. Fucking Spartan over here.
No, dude, return bottles.
to ship all the boardwalk, all the
Brought
boardwalks to
it
the East
back,
Coast.
returned it, and then they just took the caps off after it was returned.
It's not like you're, the guy at the gas station filling up the Sprite in the refrigerator, taking the caps off as you're doing it,
Yeah.
You got the Marlboro inflatable
Jesus,
kayak.
how much are you people smoking? For fuck's sake.
Not a lot yet.
Well, did you get a kayak?
No, my
People in chat.
my whole family did. That's what I was a kid. I wasn't smoking at all, but I was just getting it all from my family, just
Yeah.
throwing shit in the garbage.
Why are we talking about a
Get
kayak?
down, I'd have a ton of them.
The
I
people in
see-
chat. Aren't
Yeah,
you
dog
watching?
tags, Marlboro poker
Marlboro
chips,
Iron
Marlboro
Bar.
hammock, Marlboro inflatable hammock, a Marlboro dartboard, and
Duffel
then this
bag
is my favorite one from
iconic.
Aldridge 25. I have Marlboro lungs.
Marlboro
Oh,
lungs.
You have more than that.
It is a tongue
Yeah.
twister to say it 20
Kidding.
times in a row.
Marlboro? I don't know. Someone Googled
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
Marlboro. Marlboro.
The Marlboro man.
Marlboro.
Was there just one Marlboro man?
Marlboro.
Yeah, I
Did
think so.
Marlboro
Marlboro.
man-
I think
Say,
they needed
say
a
it
new one
5
out there,
times
too.
fast.
He was just
Go
like
ahead.
a
Marlboro.
he was just like a nameless
That
cowboy,
didn't go well, did it?
faceless cowboy.
Marlboro Milds were the what they turned me on to cigarettes slightly. Yeah, it's like one of the first cigarettes was like a Newport. I tried a Newport. And I was like,
I used to love how they would say lights are not more healthy than full flavored cigarettes on the package because people would think that they were more safe.
dude over in Thailand. They had like pictures of dead things on the packs of cigarettes.
Oh, they
You know
did
what I
that in
mean?
Canada, dude.
Yeah.
Canada. I'd go over there and get what was the one in Canada? Was it
Like people
Parliament?
missing half of their face and stuff.
Oh, all sorts of craziness.
P-Funks in Canada? Is that what it is? Not Parliament. Parliaments are here. No, Parliaments are in Canada.
I would assume it's like a
not
regulatory thing at a country
No,
or
Parliament.
provincial level.
Parliament. That's like British, right? Yeah. They're-
Oh,
Agreed, Kingfisher.
I thought you meant the brand Parliament
Yeah.
cigarettes.
yeah, the brand Parliament.
Oh,
Parliament.
we're not talking about like Congress.
No, but I'm
I'm
thinking
so
that
confused right
that's
now, Red.
I'm thinking that that's not an American brand cigarette. I think Parliament is what I would get in Canada.
Yeah, I feel like if they were made here,
They had
they'd be called
Parliament,
Congress.
Funky
Like House
They
of
had-
Representatives.
They'd be called the Congress over here, and they have like an indented
That
filter.
would
which
cost
is
so
weird.
much more.
Indented filters where they had this crazy warning on the back that would talk about and it would have like people in hospital beds.
Hold on,
to
we know why you smoke Parliaments.
Is it
There's a reason.
It's not
there's a-
Parliament. No,
there-
Parliaments
yeah,
are here.
No,
Parliaments
yeah,
are
but,
here.
But there's a reason for those indented filters. Would you like to share that with us?
I don't know if I know the reason for the indented filter. Oh, the Coke. It's a Coke filter.
Yeah, it's just enough to put it in there.
It's a
All right,
bump.
smoke
It's,
a
it's
cigarette.
just enough for a bump. I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that at all. It's
What else
probably-
would you do
probably
with
a
it?
little scooper. I don't know.
Red,
I'll
do you have
tell you
an
what I would
altar
do with
going
it.
on
Put
back
Keith
there?
in there.
An altar.
It looks like
The-
a sacrificial lamb.
It's
That is a
And-
gifted salt lamp. Salt
a
lamp.
It's
goat,
a dog.
It's a
I've
dragon.
never
behind
showed
it.
you.
I don't know what
I've never
that
showed you
is.
my dragon turtle, have I? Well,
Me.
I knew it was a dragon.
turtle.
since we don't have a guest tonight,
Dragon
Supposed-
turtle.
That can be our guest.
the dragon turtle could be our guest.
Dragon turtle.
Cigarettes
He
for
played this
Oh,
on
yeah.
an adventure one time.
I wouldn't Red. I wouldn't hatch that in your house.
Hold on, I have to put the other.
Usually I'm sitting there and you can't see it, but it's
Yeah,
always
she's
been
doing
there.
Becca's
You
It
guys
looked like a
are-
lamb.
Why are you hiding
the
the
ear.
ears?
The ear was falling off, so I had to.
Oh,
Look at this.
Hey,
It's
gorilla
a
glue
dragon
all
turtle
over
pig.
This
Dragon turtle
bear
pig.
This is the dragon turtle pig.
I like it.
Does whatever a
Very
dragon
slick.
turtle pig does.
Tell me you dug that
Yeah.
out of the earth. Tell me you were like
I
foraging.
bartered really well for this, man. I
Oh.
got it like
Did you have to
50%
move
off.
a stone door to get
Oh.
Is
that?
that from China?
Yeah, like
It is.
tell me.
It
What
is.
does that
I got
evolve
this.
into?
Who was it
I
a
got this in
magical
the market.
person?
I got this in the marketplace.
3 magical beans?
Facebook Marketplace.
They
You
wanted
traded spices.
they wanted like 200 yen or something like that for it. I think I talked them down to like 110 yen or something like that. I got for a reasonable price. It was like
Were
like
you in
14
China?
40 or 50 bucks or something like that. Yeah.
Ah.
Beijing marketplace. It's hand
The
carved,
guy
of course.
laughing,
Hand carved. It's like a puzzle
clearing
piece,
up the
man.
smoke.
Super cool. This is carved out of bone. This is like probably bull, something like that.
Whoa.
That's
Probably
not bull
cow.
penis, is it?
Oh.
Cow bone.
Yeah, now I'm getting bad vibes.
It,
now that
it
you
does
said
not
that.
have a penis, but
He's turtle in it.
I thought it was
yeah,
wood.
you can see it. Oh yeah, you normally would because
DLG
it's like
disapproves.
stained. It's stained. But yeah, here.
Oh wow.
You're not
There
right.
it is. There's the penis.
What is that?
Well, he broke his
Well,
dick off. That's not cool.
He broke the
it's
dick
a-
off for the show?
It's an ear. Well, the ear has been broken off. Regular wood glue just doesn't work as well. So there's like some sort of a
There's gonna be bone glue,
like
right?
there's like some sort of like a putty. Yeah, I have to talk to the
think
local.
that's
And
called
some calcium.
I have to
Some
talk
fucking
to
gypsum in that bitch.
I should talk to the local.
The local bone carver?
The local witch doctor.
The local bone carver. We've got a good one around here.
I broke my
Cow
bone.
mag. Just needs some cow mag.
Well, for my failing eyes, it looked like an altar was going on back there, and that
Well,
was
there's
like lamb getting ready to
there's
be
a salt
sacrificed.
there's a salt rock. There's a glowing salt rock that just so happens to have been moved there in the last couple days.
I think it's nice.
Tara, by the way, I ordered
Crystals
that
for good energy.
motherfucking magnifying glass.
Did you good?
Let's talk
Give it
about
a try.
Describe
Did
this
you recommend
magnifying
this?
glass.
Wait
You
a
know
minute. Wait a minute. Did you recommend it, Tara? So you own one?
Brainstorming. We were
Oh.
brainstorming.
There's a joke, pretty much, and I was like, you know what? I actually don't
Now
want
it's real.
like a big one.
Coming to life.
I have
Do
a
you,
scope. I have
like you're gonna
I
try
have
to
two
solve
or
a
two.
crime and shit with the big clue?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be fucking Inspector Clouseau in my goddamn garden because I
Nancy
Hang on,
Drew.
hang on.
I can't. See
I actually
anything
got
up
one
close.
right here.
It sucks to get old. Your
that's it
fucking
right there.
eyesight goes.
Man, I've got my contact.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, babe.
He's got to go find some ghosts. Come on, Scooby.
It's a clue.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I gotta look at my plants.
Yeah, man. LEDs on that shit too.
I had this
I
just
got
in
one
case
around
they
here
want to
somewhere,
burn
too. I don't know what the
something with
fuck
their
I do with it.
sun.
I just came across it last week. I was cleaning
Is
out
that
my
really why you have that
I
big?
was cleaning out my laundry room and I came across
Well,
one.
I've had it forever. Why would you throw out a good magnifying glass?
That's what I'm saying.
Sequence, I hope you get her a fucking inspector fucking hat to fucking go along with the.
I told you it's
Last
that
time I was at
deer
Dave's
hat.
house,
That's what
the
she
magnifying
needs.
glasses on the back of the
Magnifying
toilet.
glasses are usually found at the checkout of your local hardware store.
Yeah. It's not uncommon.
Well, mine's gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah, yours is gonna be fancy because it's got what lights on it.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
trifocal?
LED lights. On the
Trifocal
back
You're
of
gonna
it.
analog?
really inspect your plants real good.
Yeah.
Blast this shit up.
I'll be able to see.
You're gonna hold
I
it like
can-
that.
You know why?
Hold on. This is how you're gonna hold it sideways.
I don't know how I'm gonna hold it. I'll figure it out once I do.
These are the things you need to think about now that you ordered one.
Well, why would I go like this?
That's because you're holding the leaf or something in front of you.
It's
Or
gonna depend.
This is chicken wing over here.
Have you
You
ever
know what it's gonna
considered
depend on?
getting some
it's
glasses or something?
It's gonna depend on where all of my yo-yo strings are and where I need to look.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
baked.
That's gonna be fucking
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, but
Getting
it'll
around
be all right.
those. Mission Impossible in there.
I
Getting
know.
Yeah, I
around
run into
strings.
those
But
things
that's
every
the
single
problem
day.
is I want to wear my Method 7s. So
Oh,
when I wear my Method 7s, I have to have my contacts in, and I'm nearsighted. So my contacts are only correcting my vision from afar. And when I get really, really up close, I can't see anything. So in order to wear my Method 7s, or if I wear my glasses, then I can take it off and I can see up close. But then I am risking, you know, the LED damage. So,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I'm thinking about like what Tara said, is getting LASIK, so I can actually see something in my garden.
It might be an option. Like with me, I have astigmatism, so it's like I can get contacts, but I have astigmatism for one, and I need bifocals. So I'm like fucked all the way around. So I don't know
Yeah.
if contacts will even work. So there goes my Method 7s out the window. So I don't know. I'm trying to make it work for myself also to be able to use mine also.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, you
it's
could
tough.
I would look into just like prescription sunglasses.
I
you know,
have
as long as
that
it's-
too,
as long
but
as
it's not
UV
it's
and
not
Yeah.
enough.
everything.
It's kind of too dark. It gives
Oh, it's too much. Okay.
yeah, it's like too dark. It's not the right lighting with prescription sunglasses. I do have them, so
They don't have prescription Method 7s.
I don't know.
I thought they had them. Check it
Well,
out.
damn, man. I mean, that'd be
Yeah.
expensive. So
Yeah,
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 it
for
will.
sure it would be.
Aw,
But hey,
look at the
you gotta
OG.
do what you gotta do when you have
Natalie Bradford
eyes that need help.
did this.
Love Natalie.
Um,
She's so talented.
Her and Astro Charlie are a fantastic duo. Shout out to both of them. She did this. Becca got this made for us, for me, and it's fucking awesome, dude. Got some like smudge on it or something. It's getting some dust attached to it. But yeah, it's the red art. It's DOG. Pretty wild, huh?
How did we get here? How did we?
We're
Some-
here.
somebody said show the coolest thing within reach. I'd say aside
Red,
from
you
my
just
jar-
showed
Skibble
a
lands
big-
on Mars
no.
and he's like, how did we get here?
Fucking no. Red
It
showed like
fucking
this
flew in a
big,
spaceship.
he flew this
We're
big
here.
tortoise-dicked fucking sculpture out, and then reaches for a fucking a picture of DOG. Like, which one's more interesting?
The chat wanted to say,
I guess
quick,
I already did.
grab the
well,
coolest
I
thing
didn't
in
realize
reach,
that was
Skilbo.
that was part
Show
of.
and
I have
tell,
a
that was
light up
part of it.
pen.
I thought we were like starting now, so I was going.
Does that pen
Here we
vibrate
go.
by
What do
chance?
you got? What do you got? Look at this. Like,
like
go
that.
to Skilbo.
That's
Let's
cool.
explain this. Light them up. What do you
Doing
got?
Show and tell? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing show and tell.
With an
Oh,
arm's
fuck.
reach.
Incense holder.
Is this a drunk guy in a pool?
No, it's an incense holder, man.
Drunk guy in a little pool.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
That's for the Nag Champa, man.
That looks like something that would have been
Nice.
in that Beijing marketplace.
You gotta
I
be
was right
careful with
behind
that
you.
stuff, guys. Sometimes they sell you curses and things. You don't just go buying these things.
The
I'm
cursed
I'm
man.
with you. I'm with you there,
Good
Bake.
point.
I can feel that. I
That's a
can,
man that's watched a lot of sci-fi.
That's
Somebody
how they
been
get.
watching a
Sometimes that's
lot
how
of-
people get rid of them. They go, "Oh, I can sell this."
I stay away from bird feet. Okay, I try to stay away from the average. Don't get the
No
crow's
chicken
feet.
foot.
It's probably a
What
chicken
about rabbit foot?
Yeah. If they sell it as a crow's foot, it's probably a chicken foot. So
Yeah.
gotta watch out
Abolish.
there.
You got all
Oh,
sorts
that's
of things on
that's
that
cute,
shelf. Show me.
Spartan.
I see some Star Wars Monopoly.
Well, I was going to show this off a minute ago when we were showing the magnifying glass. That'd be a good accessory, the Gandalf pipe.
Yeah, dude.
Madam Euphora sent me that. pretty
Nice.
big.
I like the straight
yeah,
shaft.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
We got all kinds of goodies over here.
See, Skilbo's
Red light your
Oh,
shaft.
and Skibbo has a curved shaft
Mine's more natural
TMI.
shape.
with a bulbous.
Yeah,
Is that a Harry Potter wand?
Yeah, for you
Harry Potter
nerds.
wand.
Who in the
Got a-
chat can
got a
guess
wand?
what wand that is?
Ooh,
Who's a super nerd?
I bet, hold on, I bet Becca might be able to know. Becca, do you know what wand that is?
One of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
It's
the
not-
bad
it's the
guy.
last wand. It's one of the Horcruxes.
Or Crookswoods.
Does that mean I'm right?
Well,
Mhm.
the lead.
Do I win a spell?
It's Dumbledore.
Who?
Do I win this?
The
Dumble?
master wand.
You win an owl.
Dumble?
Elder wand.
Elder wand, she says.
I really just wanted to play Quidditch today, but I guess
What
we'll-
else I got?
We're very worldly.
JMA.
Of course, got the classic lightsaber. I gotta have that always up.
I've never seen
goes
him.
You
in
just
I was all
live.
over
You
that.
abolishes in a land of toys.
That's all over the Harry Potter.
He's among
I
his own
really
people.
am.
I have no fucking clue what that is. You know.
I have one of these
Fuck my
pre-roll
camera
tins. with a Red Setter Farm branded pre-roll tin.
Listen, you're on show and tell number 3, Red.
Nobody,
Yeah.
you
Nobody
didn't even
else has
submit
that
paperwork
red.
for show and tell level
You
3.
can get
There's
yours.
not even any weed in it, dude.
You
Yeah.
it's well it's a pre-roll tin, so there's
We've got people
pre-rolls.
who haven't gone. Smart.
an
What are you?
unrolled
What are
tin,
you
dude.
smoking
Unrolled.
on?
It's a non-rolled.
These
smoke on
these
weed.
will one day be available at redsetterfarm.com. Without the bear. This is my personal branded one. I'm sorry, guys. Yours may look different.
Without the dancing bear.
Well,
Can
that was
somebody else
nice.
show up the cool
Somebody else
shit
go
now, Red?
before I.
Okay.
I got
Anybody have
something cool.
any
Yeah, I got something
garden
cool here.
garden
How about-
Hold
news?
up.
Yeah,
hold
let's
up, hold up, hold up.
We
garden
have
news.
garden
Just about
news. What do
fucking
you
growing
got,
weed and
Abolish?
shit.
You guys ever play this game? Supposedly it's from the 70s. It's a
The answer's
cannabis
no.
card game. It's
Whoa,
called
no way.
Grass.
Nope.
Look at some of these cards in here. This one says hearsay evidence. Or let me get another one.
This is sweet. You got. We need to bring this to an event.
Stone High.
Stone
Yeah,
High.
we definitely got to play it.
This
I
is a
don't know how
game.
to play it.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's a card
Yeah,
game.
does it have
Yeah, what's
instructions?
Does it involve
what's the
dice?
fucking point? Like,
I don't
late
know. I have to look it
game.
up.
And if it does involve dice, are we limited on the number of sides the die can
Is that
have?
one gonna get us
It
banned?
says it was
Pay the
first
fines.
published
Look
in
at it.
79.
Mhm.
1979 they came up with this game.
I see a Pickle
Yeah.
Rick suit back there abolished.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't grab
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I
Of
think
course.
if
don't-
we have enough
it's-
likes, you should get in that Pickle Rick suit.
1979 is when
I
you
have.
showed us the pictures of that really shitty weed a couple of weeks ago. Remember when it was like just
Yeah,
straight
dude.
trash? That's the same era.
Pedal cars.
I'll totally get in there if we
What's the crackling?
what 100 likes.
Oh
Terrible.
boy.
All right, guys, 100 likes and Abolish will get into the Pickle Rick suit. That's a live number. That's
Where are we at
100
now?
likes. I would like to see that.
I don't have that up. Where are we at right now? How many likes do we have?
It says
yeah, I don't have
69
that
on mine.
Oh, that's a good number.
Maybe.
Oh, we'll get to
Nice.
100.
Wanna
no problem.
see it.
We'll get
Yeah.
there.
We'll get there.
Can I get a
Oh,
nice? Can everybody give me a
So
nice?
in my flower room, I have
Ooh.
Banana Daddy, which I'm super excited for. I can't wait to get going on that. And then I also have that New York Sour Diesel. I'm super stoked on that one. I've been using Brandon's new carbon-based fertilizer. I've only used like in veg. I've used it like on average per plant. I'm talking. I've used it like once, the nitrogen one, and then I've used. I got 2 applications of the middle one, and then 1 application of the K. And they fucking love that shit, man. They look great. So I'm liking it so far.
Are you just following the bottle?
No, I'm just doing it once every 2 weeks. I give it. And it just depends on. It's got 3 bottles, but you give it just one of them, depending on what stage of life it's in. If it's in veg, I give it to N. If it's close to switching, like it's right before flip or on flip or just after a flip, I'll give it the middle one. There's something complex, and then if it's past that, later in the flower, I give it that K.
Yeah, but
It's like every 2 weeks.
I don't
once
have
every
my
2 weeks.
bottles near me. Does it tell you how much per gallon? I'm saying, are you following that?
No, I'm giving it. It gives you a range that you can give it. I'm just giving it 2
Oh.
ounces. 2 ounces a gallon is what I'm giving.
2 ounces a gallon. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's towards the top of the range, but it's not at the top of the range. But it's easy for me to remember, so I go 2 ounces per gallon.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta try some of that. I'm still on Jack's. I got that New York Sour Diesel going. Some other stuff. I got Storm
What's your behind-
Shadow.
How far along is that one in flower for you?
Like maybe 10 days in flower.
Okay, so yeah, more
Yeah.
like 3 weeks or maybe getting close to 4, I think.
Yeah. And then I got white truffle. That one's gonna be
Oh, you got white
fun.
truffle? I didn't know you had that one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then I got the Cascadian Dream going. That I'm getting a lot of like berry smells from them, but they're only like about 10 days in flower.
They look really good.
How many of those did you end up having going into flower? How many females?
So I originally put 4 in, just because the biggest 4, and
Right.
then 2 of those were female, 2 of them were male. So I didn't see anything crazy on the males like smell or trikes or anything. So I let them go. and then I just put 3 more in. So we'll see what those 3 more are. And I had a total of 10.
How are they? Or what kind of plant are they? Are they like,
These
short
are like,
and squatty? Or they?
yeah, they grow
stretchy?
so like like short and just leaves bunched up in the middle. I really had to get in there and just like
Oh, I
really
hate that shit.
remove. Yeah, it was a pain, but we'll see. We'll see how it stretches. You
I
know.
would say it might not stretch much if it's growing that way. A lot of times they'll stay like that. But if it
Yeah.
stretches, it might be perfect. You know what I mean? It'll
Yeah.
just stretch them out just enough to make it not to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So yep. And then I got a ton of stuff behind that for outdoor. But yeah, they're just seedlings.
I'm probably a week or 2 from Cobra milk being big enough for me to throw it into veg, I think. So
Oh yeah.
Same spots lined up this year, baked for outdoor.
Yeah, I got the same spots. I'm just gonna do it on time since everything's built there.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
I got them going now, so I'm gonna try to like sex them out and kind of flower them here indoor, and then figure out what I want to put out there. I do want to do a couple spots in there of autoflowers too, though. But yeah,
definitely do a variety because different
Yeah.
ones will get PM and stuff. Tara,
yeah. I
your
tried to
rats
pick
get really loud.
stuff. I tried to pick stuff that would be quick. I would, OG stuff that should flower quicker. I stayed away from GMO stuff, even though I really wanted like pop some skunk house. But
I think you're gonna fucking kill it with that glue sniffer from 2020. I keep hearing good
Yeah.
things from multiple people. I
Yeah.
think you're gonna crush it with that blueberry muffin.
I got
Hearing
those
good
2
things
are
on
the
that.
the furthest along, and I didn't like the glue sniffer. I only got like 4 out of a lot, like 9 that I popped, but they're strong. Like they're all strong plants, so I'm happy with that. And then I got all kinds of stuff. I got some Skywalker OG and some
Infamous Skywalker.
Stomp Herp. I finally popped some of that Sunken Treasure stuff. And what else? Oh, I've got some Subcool popped, and it's out of the soil. Detroit Diesel, which is, I don't know right now off the top of my head.
Is it motor breath? Motor breath and
Yeah, it's Motor Breath and Locomotion, which is some
Locomotion,
sort of
yeah.
train wreck based strain. Like
I grew
I
Locomotion.
popped that and some black cherry pound cake. Yeah. Oh, and some Whopper with pickles, which is really just a Tangy Cookie Burger
the fuck?
F2. But
Oh,
that's
so
what
it's
was on the pack.
Okay.
So
So it's gonna
yeah.
be more orangey, I expect, like tangy.
who
Like
knows?
the-
It's an F2, so it could be random.
Oh, okay.
And I only got 2 seeds of that going, so yeah.
Who the fuck names this shit?
A
now?
lot of
'Cause
different
I don't
strains.
know, but he has
Come
some of
on.
the coolest stuff.
I don't know, but I got to smoke some Miss Pickle tonight, so I got to
Oh.
get
Oh,
blessed
wait a
with the
minute. Hold
pickle.
on. So what's
How
your
was it?
report?
Is it pickle terps? Does the terps
I didn't
come-
know
Okay,
that was
so,
harvested.
Like when I take a really, really big inhale, I don't get pickle, but if I like brush it past my nose real quick, I get a sweet, almost relish kind of pickle smell. But it's very hazy
That's
also.
what I got on
It's
the
good.
plant, like a sweet relish type.
I like
smell.
that.
Smoked a couple bowls of that.
Heck
That was
yeah.
good. Thank you.
Dude, we should
Thanks,
press some of
yeah.
that and just see what happens.
And that's a lilac diesel, right?
Yeah.
Baked.
Yeah,
I
I really
put
like
a when Tara came over, it reminded me, but I put in like an ounce of that Orange Dream Haze. In
I
a
was gonna
jar
text you.
for the Bovita.
Yes.
Yep. So I got that
Perfect.
getting humid so we can smush it.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And I found out that is a Jilly Bean cut.
Cool, cool, cool.
So it's Jilly Bean. It's just a named pheno. of
That's
Jilly
cool
Bean.
because
It
I've
smells
never
like
had
it.
Jelly Bean. It's really hard to get a hold of, especially legit. So that's
It'll get
cool to have a
progressed.
piece of it. I definitely like that orangey. So,
Yeah,
it's this pheno right here. Although it hermed on me, so I had to get rid of her. The first pheno I had was very, very funky, and then I pheno hunted it again, and I got the lemon lime one, the orange one, and kind of an undetermined one. You can see there's actually some diamonds in there, but this is something I whipped, and it's the last batch of Jilly Bean coming out of my garden because of the herm issue I was dealing with.
what's your so you said you got all those phenos of it? Which one did you end up liking the best?
The funky one was my favorite because it was just so different from the rest of my garden. Although I will say I was most disappointed that I wasn't successful, so to speak, with the orange one, because the orange one was so mind blowing. It reminded me so much of Clementine, and you guys know how I love those terps. So it's just like, it might be a similar, strain that you have in the garden, but it's another, it was another winner, other than the fact that it was herming out on me, it wasn't stable.
Okay.
What I'm impressed with on that strain is just that how that orange cuts through everything and it sticks around like long term. It doesn't seem to go away.
That's
So
one of the parents of that OKC that I grow is the Jelly Bean.
Yeah, orange was always the
one of those
dominant terp I
oranges.
had.
that's so
I think
good.
it was a Cali O cross is what they used. It's like it was a preservation project or something for Cali O when she made that, or so I don't know if it was Sub or Jill who made that cross, but whoever made it, I remember them talking about it.
It's good stuff.
We should do a
Robert
big
Pinchette's,
show
and
with
she's
bait.
remaking a bunch of it.
It's nice
And
to know that Jelly Bean is still around,
Yeah.
being grown.
What'd you
for
say,
a
Painted
while.
Lady?
I'd like to do like a little segment with Bake sometime and all of his seeds. If he would be willing to do that and show them all.
He's
Oh,
done
he
it.
would.
Yeah, we can get him to do it again.
I think it'd be interesting to see like all of them now, like to see what he's got going on. And
My refrigerator
it,
ridiculously
Bake?
is about 2 shelves. I've got about 1 shelf
Yeah.
maybe left that I can fill.
Sorry, I
I
had to
think
get
I
water.
did
I have
something.
dry mouth so bad.
well, all of you guys, like
yeah.
anybody that has a really nice seed collection, I think it would be kind of cool to show everybody's seed collection and what everybody's got going on and stuff. Because we all have, really good things to show and some different things that none of people in chat have seen probably before. And I think it'd be kind
That's
of
a
cool.
good idea. I like that. Get Sequence's gimbal over here and get him to film it.
His giblet.
We can do that.
Do a turkey giblets.
His gimbal. He knows what I said.
Here's my
The
table
technical
He's
term.
always called it a giblet.
Hell yeah.
What's
Spartan.
that?
These are just seeds that if I ever find a seed randomly, I can't throw them away, so I just throw them
So
in the star.
that's Spartan's mix.
Yeah.
If you ever, yeah.
This is the table mix. Who knows what kind of fucking
That's called
shit's
the
in
lucky
here.
dip. Yeah.
It's going to be good genetics. You just won't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I can't. Like I think it was Paint Lady said she doesn't like killing plants. I don't mind killing them, but I don't like killing babies. I like to keep the babies. So if I see like seeds, I don't care if it's not. That's my unnamed jar. if I don't know what it is, it goes in there.
What do you mean the babies? The seeds are the babies you're saying?
The seeds are the babies, man.
Oh, okay, man.
So do you keep all your seed? Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in the jar too.
We'll share that when we go through our seed banks. I mean, sperm banks. I mean, seed banks.
Spartan probably does sell it.
That's why he
Yeah,
only has one
I
shelf.
wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be working if I could sell that.
You probably could sell it. You can sell just about anything on the internet.
Actually, you can. That's sperm
You know
banks
what?
do pay you to
You're right.
go donate.
I've got some bath water.
Takes bathwater's a minute out by the
Is
ounce.
that what you're offering up, Baked? Your bath
Yeah, it's
water?
over on my what are they saying in chat? The
Ponely fans.
Ponely fans.
I
Get
love
over there
Ponly.
and
Ponly
start
fans.
bidding. And if I see a PL, I'm gonna tell Sequence.
I don't blame her. I'm going to be in there getting that.
Because you know
I'm not
she's
that
doing
dumb
all
and
buying.
changing it.
They're getting a 2-for-1 discount. They're just
He's
not
just
telling
going to
you.
be sitting beside her. Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
I'm
The
gonna sign
funny
up
thing
with
is, the
Molly.
sequence is going to fucking order it. He'll be the one really behind it. He's just going to be trying to hide behind Painted Lady's name. So you don't
Okay,
know.
well.
All this stuff floating in the bathwater, babe.
hey, because one of my favorite stoner movies is Super Troopers. I'm selling it in liter form. So,
Want to hear a fun fact about me, Baked Pone? I did that entire scene in my speech class as a skit in
Leader of
my
Cobra
senior
scene?
year of high school. Yeah, liter of
that's
Farva.
awesome.
Did I get a liter of
Yeah,
Farva?
could I get a liter of cola?
Do we sell liter cola here?
Did you do the end part where he pulls
Oh, yeah.
the sticker?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I bleep myself out like a good little boy, but
My
Yeah.
favorite line in that scene, it's like, yeah, we need a leader, or he does the whole order for him. He goes, and it's for a cop.
Yeah, it's for a cop. Don't spit in
Will
it.
you
It's
spit
for a
in it?
cop.
What's that mean?
Don't spit in that.
I remember that was my high school go-to. We get out of high school, go smoke in a basement, and watch that. And it didn't matter how many times we watched it, we were laughing so hard.
I might have seen that 100 times.
The beginning threw me
Yeah.
for a
Oh,
loop.
yeah.
Wow.
I may or may not have been possibly on psilocybin at one time and watching the
You
beginning
were like
of that.
the guy.
The beginning of it was just,
Scotchberry.
it was
Fred's
tripping
the
me
Scotchberry
out,
guy.
man, because they
Yeah,
keep coming up to the window. It'll trip you out, dude. What they did to those kids tripped me the fuck out. I was like,
I
how long
bet.
is the beginning of this movie? I started freaking out. Like, I am freaking out, man. Shit.
I think some of the funniest parts on that scene was when they fucking he's trying to convince the dude, no, you owe me for that after they told him to eat shit.
That's like 120
He's
bucks,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Like $80 of weed and like $40 of mushrooms, man.
So I'm gonna need like 120.
You
bucks.
boys like Mexico?
It's great.
What's
I don't
that
know if I
about?
saw the reboot. They did a reboot.
Don't
in the
don't.
last
I'm
couple
gonna
years.
tell everyone right
No?
now. It's garbage. Hot
I
garbage.
may or may not have seen it. I don't think
It's
I did.
garbage. Don't even
I've heard
waste
it.
your
I've heard it's
time.
not good. So I
I'm
haven't
sure
checked
it's
it
not
out.
It puts a bad
Yeah.
taste in your mouth for
This-
the actors. So
I'd
don't do it.
imagine it's difficult to. I mean, it was how long, dude? It was 15 years or 20 years ago. How old is
Don't
Super
do
Troopers?
that. Instead, get ready for hash time. 'cause
Super
it's
Troopers
like-
has to be close to 20 years old.
My
I
face.
think it's
Well,
from
Where's our
1997.
Googler?
I think it's
97.
97.
Google
No
it.
Yeah.
way.
Come on.
I'm saying 2003.
It's the year I graduated. I'm thinking around then, 2003, maybe 2001. Is it one? 2001.
All right, so we split the difference. We both got off by 4 years. We were freshmen and seniors alike.
You were not a freshman.
He's a senior of some sort.
Yeah.
AARP, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Snobo, can you get money off a coffee yet?
I'm right there at the beginning when they do the drive-through with the old people. I'm like elbowing them and shit so I can get my McDonald's fucking
You can
coffee
get
and
coffee for, like,
flapjacks.
60 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Get your
Oh, yeah.
You
discount.
gotta
Are
get the
you,
flapjacks too.
Take advantage.
Are you heading to the mall in the morning?
Advantage.
Getting the
You've earned it.
You
getting
walk
your
around Target for
morning walk
cardio.
in the mall?
Well, I'm a greeter at the mall, so I get to.
Okay.
Hi, folks, come on in. Welcome to my.
They
local
don't pay
Walmart."
me, but
Hello,
I
young
stand
man.
there every Tuesday and Thursday.
But they let me wear the vest, so it's cool, man.
Yeah, they let you wear the best.
Shout out to Tara. My hash time's going to be from
If you wear the right color vest, you can get into
Ooh.
anywhere.
some of this.
What is that?
Hey,
I
I
don't
gotta,
remember.
I gotta
You know
shout you
Stranger
out for
Things?
that. I mean, I got the hookup on the GMO out of that, so I had to pay back.
I don't
When
remember.
I
what
got
the-
gifted, I gifted to you.
Do we know what strain this is though? I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But she's like, she handed me the GMO, and then she's like, and I also put some good BHO in there for you. And I was like, all right, great. And I couldn't believe how much she gave me. I mean, it was a whole parchment paper full. I was like, holy cow, thank you. But it's
She's
super good.
Yeah.
GMO's pretty good.
But you super helped her out. She's like a lot of caregivers right now running into some issues where one bad situation and then you're behind. And so you really helped
Yep.
her out. So she
I
really
was happy to do it, and I told her if I could help in the future, I would be glad to, because she helped me out by giving me some of my medicine that I need, which is GMO. So we all won.
Yeah, as soon as I heard GMO, I'm like, I know just the person. Hold on.
I was all over it. I couldn't message her fast enough and figure out how I could beat her. So yeah, totally all over that one. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank
Definitely
you.
GMO. I smelled it and I was like, that's the stuff.
Super
real one.
tasty. Oh, I am super excited to try the Limelights. I've got one of those twisted up waiting. So excited about that. I've got lots of goodies today. Thank you, Painted Lady. Thank you, Spartan.
Hash time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was good to see you. You and Troy.
It was good to see you, and I was so looking forward to the Ethiopian when you mentioned it. We're gonna have to definitely do that. My
Yeah.
interest is piqued.
Next
Yeah.
time.
Hey, Skillbo, you'll be happy to hear this. I so far, in preparation for this event, speaking of hash, have ran both Clement Lime and Poison Lime.
Hell yeah, man.
I would like to try the poison lime, please.
I'd like to try both.
And both.
It just says lime. I want to try.
They're asking chat which limelight. It's the limelight from Brandon Rust, Bokashi Earthwork.
Oh, sorry. Not in chat, so I can't. I didn't see what they asked. Thank you.
That one, that on the one that Tara's got, it's just all lime and gas. Lime
Oh, it's so tasty. It's right
I
here.
wish I had kept it, but I fucking
That sounds so good.
such is love.
Very tasty. I'm very
Got
excited
more
to
seeds
try
though.
it.
I'll be popping up. Have some of that ODH or Jelly Bean basically to Tara too, so she'll be able to try that.
I'm excited.
It's kind of mellow. It's not super strong, but I like it for daytime.
Mhm. Sometimes you don't gotta get all blown out your mind. A little bit sometimes goes a long way. That's why I keep saying that it doesn't always have to be, 26, 28, 30%.
Oh, I agree.
Sometimes, these 12, 14, 16% THCs is perfect.
Yep, Urban Poison's 15, 16, maybe high 16%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingfisher was asking because 2020 has a limelight also, which I actually have seeds of that too. It's a key lime pie cross. They use.
I think I'm gonna make some key lime pie white chocolates too.
That
For some
sounds
reason,
yummy.
yeah, I really like that flavor. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna make some like bites.
Hell
or
yeah,
something like
sequence.
I love key lime pie, so I would be
Right.
to try that.
White chocolate's so smooth and rich, and it carries flavor well. What do you got there, Sequence?
Limelight.
I'm like,
Twos.
Those seeds are a sticker. Seeds?
Those are the seeds.
This is the sticker that he puts on the seed packs for that
Oh,
line.
sticker.
I have the
Sort of.
seeds, but I didn't grab them.
For the limelight that you have, Tara, are the F1s.
Oh, is he abducting Sasquatch or Bigfoot?
No, it's a gorilla because it's got gorilla glue in it.
Gorilla glue?
Yep. So lime gorilla is gorilla glue and it's gorilla glue and black lime reserve, I believe, from Mean Gene. So he took that limerilla, and then he crossed that to Mac to make Limelight. And then take Limelight F2s. He took just two F1s and smashed them together.
That sounds pretty delicious.
The F1's are pretty good. And then I do have a pack of F2s, but I brought those to work. So
Yeah, we can grow any of that stuff, Painted Lady. I have all those seeds.
Okay, yeah, I might be interested in that because I really am liking the smell of the Lime River Rose from Fumi, which is
I would really love to grow that black lime reserve cross for sure.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
GG4, that's Michigan
Lime.
stuff. You love
Yeah,
the
good
GG4.
hey Spartan, I got a commercial grow related question for you. I toured a facility that I had seen about 2 years ago, recently again, and they have a new head grower, and he was talking about how and he's so new that they literally have plants from the old head grower still in flower, and then stuff that he's now got in flower, and it's very interesting to see the differences, in what they were doing and how he's managing it differently. And one of the things he was telling me about is how he was having issues, or they were having issues, I should say, with internodal spacing and how much it was stretching, specifically in veg. I didn't realize he was talking about veg at first because we were looking at flower plants, but he's got these flower plants that are on, 2-3 tier racks or whatever, and they're growing into the LED lights, and you can't, it's not like you can really raise them up or anything. And so, what he realized is that the nighttime temps were getting too cold in veg, and so they were stretching in veg essentially because of the cold nighttime temps. And his, I guess, ultimately temporary solution, or at least to this day solution, was to change it from 18.6 to 24 schedule to kind of give it more heat. especially, here in the winter months in Michigan. I turned to the owner at that point and said, dude, buy him a heater. Cause like, that's, just hook up, run a new line, hook up like one of those 50 amp or, 80 amp or whatever electric heaters and just solve that issue. Unfortunately, like he explained at that point, it was just the veg that they were having that issue, not flower. But I wondered if you guys experienced that issue at all and how you managed to deal with it. Cause I've experienced it quite a bit over the winter myself,
At
We
home,
have
I've done both
HVAC.
things.
I mean,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know you asked Spartan the question. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying we just have commercial HVAC so that we have the
does
rooms.
both.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to just think in my head. I mean, the only other option is you could split your space in half. So if you have one big veg space, split it in half and then have them alternate so that, yeah, there's lights on all the time per se, but on one side it's off for 6 hours while the other light, well, one side is off, the other side is running that whole time to kind of supplement some of the heat. So they're on two different light schedules, just slightly off. So their dark times are at different points. That way you always have lights on at least in half the room.
And it's not like you can just throw like a propane heater or something in there because that shit's gonna start adding CO2 real quick. And
Yeah, I mean the best answer is to get a heat source in there. However way that happens, is that portable heater with radiant heater or whatever makes sense for the space. But I mean, you got to put a heater in there. You have to.
yeah, so I've added I don't think they're infrared, but maybe they are. They look like those Dyson blade fans where it like shoots in the center of it, but they're not anything near expensive as one of those fans.
Oh, okay.
But it's like it's some cheap, I don't know, Meyer, Home Depot, something. But it doesn't have any light to it because I've bought those infrared heaters before, and they work really, really well because they blow the heat across the room, right, and it mixes really well. But they add all this crazy amount of red light, so it's not like you can use that in your really ever, but in your flower rooms especially.
Yo, Rick, what
Pickle
up?
Rick, Pickle Rick just joined us.
What up, though?
He's got those pickle terps, yo.
I hope you got a big enough hole to smoke through.
He's got a big
No,
enough hole for
definitely
something.
He doesn't have a
You got to leave butt chugging it for the rest of the show then.
I got to commend you because you did it with only 96 likes.
No, there's not.
No.
Is there
I
a
got it.
hundred?
I just
Yeah,
went
mine
for
only
fresh.
shows 96. I just thought I hit 96. Well, thank you, chat. Appreciate everybody for liking the show.
So yeah, that is one of the problems with the costume. I actually wore this on one of our Halloween specials a few years ago, and then I realized like 10 minutes into the show I couldn't smoke in it, so I immediately took it off. But I definitely rock it for a minute. Appreciate the 100 likes, everybody.
Hell yeah.
But so, I mean, so they're going to have the same issue in their flower rooms then. How are they addressing the flower rooms getting too cold?
Well, I'm guessing that they have, like you're saying, a similar HVAC system where maybe they don't have it in their bedroom. I didn't get that detailed into those components with them, but he said it was specifically in veg that he was having the issue, and it was very apparent that he fixed the problem. It was kind of
Our veg also is not normal in that our veg is upstairs, so heat rises. So that probably helps us a lot in that space.
Even the floors, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's not in the ground. I mean, it's
right.
It's we have to go. I go up 2 flights of stairs to get to veg.
Jeez, gotta get that elevator.
If you're gonna run into that problem, it would be in the flower room because there's even less light there than there is in the veg space.
Yeah, but I mean, you only have to deal with it for a couple of weeks, and that's the stretch phase anyway, right? Whereas the internodal spacing might be in the whole plant stretching out in the veg phase, because as it's building those nodes, they might be 6 inches apart or something. Whereas, and I've experienced this in the past where I didn't realize it was the nighttime temperatures because I didn't have a pulse or something similar running, where you could kind of monitor that or even get alerted about it. I thought it was just a lack of light issue, right? So I bump up the lights, and all of a sudden the plants are like doing even worse than they were before. Like, oh, okay, sorry, it wasn't that. What the hell is going on here? But it's just keeping those temps consistent throughout the entire day and night.
See, for me, I struggle with the humidity, keeping that consistent. My temps, like I can show you my graph. It's like a fucking almost a straight line for temperature, but fucking for humidity, forget about it, man. I can't. It goes.
Are you
I mean-
overpowered on dehumidification? Or...
Underpowered. I'm underpowered on humidification, which isn't going to be an issue once I get that room full. But
Right.
I'm not
That's always
running
the
a full
challenge.
room.
Dude, and I'm running perpetual right now in my flower room, and I'm not nearly my humidifier doesn't even run it anymore. You know what I mean? But when I was like,
See, my dehumidifier doesn't run.
Wintertime problems.
Yeah. But I only have 3 plants in my flower room right now, so it's like
Right.
fucking super empty.
yeah,
Yeah, I have 3 plants in flower, and I don't think my dehumidifiers ran yet this cycle.
not this time of year, man. It's all over the place. It seems really dry out, although it feels like all the snow just melted and stuff. So I don't know. Wild weather. It's so windy today. It's supposed to snow tonight, apparently.
Yeah, as I say, don't worry, they'll be coming snow.
Yeah,
I'll be
we can
back.
get into the 50s again. The humidity will come back up. At least get into safe range.
Well, we got to enjoy some time outside, check local listings, but it got really warm. Tara, where you guys were, it was 80 almost.
Yes, 78 in Cincinnati on Saturday.
Dang.
And then we came all the way up to Kalkaska tonight, and our driveway is it's a skating rink. It's horrible. I mean,
damn.
one of us are
Wow.
going to wipe out big
It's
time.
crazy.
Yeah.
What a change for a day, right?
Yeah.
As far as temperature.
I mean, the snow's really, really melted, but there's still a good piece of, a good layer of snow and ice there.
That's nuts because 150 years ago it would have taken you weeks to go that distance, and now you drive that distance enough. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it would have been warm where you are now by then.
All the snow would have melted.
Yeah,
The birds would have come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard some birds the other day. I was like, holy moly!
Oh, there's so many.
Oh, yeah, the birds are definitely coming back already.
I haven't heard
So
haven't
many.
heard birds in forever.
Dude, we've had birds beating their fucking faces up against our fucking.
Yeah, but they're not
We're at
chirp chirp
work.
birds. They're not like burp chirp chirp. I woke up
Oh,
like
I'm
you
sorry,
you wake
not the-
up and you're waking
not
up
the
and you hear
chirp
chirp
birds.
chirp,
I'm
chirp,
sorry, I
chirp.
didn't realize. We're
Yeah,
talking
we have
about
head
chirp
banging
birds.
birds.
Your bird chirp.
Yeah, we walk into work and you walk in, there's just blood and gore
Metal.
all over.
Metal.
And as these birds have been slamming their heads against the reflection. And then our buddy shows us the ring footage, and this bird's yelling at himself in the ring, going ah, 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 and then it doesn't show him beating his head, but he
He
must
like
have
jumps
at
and tries to
some
kick
point.
the door, and then and then you hear our boss
Oh my
yelling
God.
through the speaker, just yelling noise, not
He
words,
goes,
just noise, trying to scare him.
It's
You guys-
great stuff.
Do you guys have the Sandhill cranes by you? That sound
That's
like
what
yeah,
that
it's a
is.
Sandhill
That's what
crane.
it
those
is.
are the ones that are flying into stuff.
Yeah, beating the fuck out of the
Well,
fucking front door.
they'll be grazing
Glass
through
door.
the grass, and they'll literally see themselves in a reflection from like, I don't know, 30, 40 feet. So they'll wander over and be like, "What's up? What's up?" And it's themselves. And then
Wait,
they
it's a
bang their
reflection
head.
in what?
The
I love
front
glass
door.
door.
Front
It's a
glass,
glass
door.
door.
The
I love your
glass.
bird
There's
And there's
that
a
voice.
place. Yeah, there's a
We
place
put
across the
bird
street.
reflecting special. This happens so much. There's products. These bird reflecting. It breaks up their image. It's just like geometric, like
Yeah,
image.
no,
Yeah.
You put that up there. That helps a little bit, but they're back again this year. He gives no fucks, and he's just smashing his fucking
Oh, I
head
didn't know
again.
we had that
Holy
tech.
crap.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep,
I
that's
think
what those-
Jake,
that's
you're
what those
missing
white
out on a
boxes
career.
are.
You're missing
should-
out on your lost career of imitating animals. Because
Hey.
His
done
bird
a really
voices are
fucking
uncanny, aren't they?
amazing
Yeah.
job
I
with
can't wait
Sandhill
for them to
crane.
come near that door when
Need like
I'm
a-
here.
like a flat-
I'm gonna kick that bird.
Like a
I'm
flat
kick
metal.
that
told-
bird
I
out of
told
here.
Big, I said, you don't know what you're
Window
getting
film.
into. That thing will fuck you up, man.
No, it
Yeah,
won't.
I
These
wanna
things
see
are-
that part.
Oh, it
it's
will
not.
not.
It's not a Canadian goose. I'll tell you
It's-
what.
It's a
They're
skinny neck little
You-
piece of crap.
you
Dude,
can't
you ever
hunt
see
them.
Kung Fu Panda? That bird
They-
will fuck
they-
you up.
You
They
can't
go
hunt
after you
them
with their
currently.
feet, and they got these big ass claws on the end of their feet, and they'll
They're
kick
not
the
even
fuck
gonna
out
get
of you.
near. They're
Dude.
gonna kick me. What are they gonna do? They're gonna kick my jeans.
Baked.
They
Oh,
kick you in
Your
your
Oh,
face. They can fly, dude. They're gonna
Dude.
kick you in your face.
Baked.
I have 4 arms and legs. What are you talking
You
about?
have 4
Eat it.
arms and legs. That's
Eat it.
insane.
The price
Brutal.
of chicken's outrageous.
Baked.
I vote eat the bird.
Well, okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Is apparently you can't hunt them right now. They've been on the no
is
hunt list for a
self-defense
long
for
time. in
Rolly.
Just
Michigan.
not. Just
But
not in
what I'm
Michigan.
I'm already
saying
telling you,
is
just for the record.
apparently they have some of the best rib meat in the
That's what
animal
that's
what the
kingdom.
boss was
Eat that
saying.
leg.
You should serve it up one day.
Yeah,
If you don't
their
kill
leg,
it,
it's
you're
actually
not
like
hunting it.
it's like red meat if you get like from their leg, but then from
There's
like
no
their
meat on their legs, dude.
their breast. What do you mean there's no meat on their leg? You're out of your goddamn
They
mind.
got, they got those,
talking about the
those
same thing.
Yeah,
stick
what are you
legs.
talking about? Their leg is literally a fucking flamingo leg.
Yeah.
All right, you guys just
Flamingo
don't
leg,
even know.
dude.
You guys just
Click
don't
on the
even know.
leg, man. Get to the leg pic.
They've got two
Get
types.
to
It's
the
like a
leg
white
pic.
meat. They got
Look
like
at
a
look
white.
at that image in the bottom right, right there. Where's the
There's
leg?
no-
Mississippi
It's
It's the
Sandhill
front.
Crane.
It's
Sandhill
like
crane.
it's like where your quad would be if you're it's the top of the leg with a leg attached to the body. It's fucking super powerful, and that's why they kick the fuck out of you.
Okay, I believe that.
Yeah,
And it's
man.
like red
Oh,
meat.
you
It's so,
talking about their thigh? You talking about
it's so muscular. It's like red meat when you fucking when you
Sandhill
go to eat
thigh.
them. But then the chest and stuff is still like a
Look,
bird.
those
It's white
guys
meat.
took one out.
Yeah, because you can hunt them in other states. Michigan is
Yeah,
just not
those
allowed to
guys.
hunt 'em.
Yeah,
No.
That's a change.org petition, probably saying, well,
those that clearly looks like a self-defense situation, Painted
All
Lady.
right, man, you go right at him then.
Probably
You
was.
do your thing, man. You let
Oh,
them.
you-
fuck
You
you.
go to
Try it,
Kentucky Fried Chicken and get some Sam Hill fried.
Yeah.
Oh, gross. That's
Coming
what-
right
They
up.
got a damn sword hanging off their face that's like a good 3 foot long.
Get to the leg face. That's what I'm talking
One weekend
about.
we were on alpacas and now we're on the sand hills. Dear God, what's wrong with us?
hey, you
Poor
want to talk
animals.
about alpacas again?
We're people of this earth, Tara. We
All you want to do is kick them.
no. I'm
Do
just
they lay eggs also?
I'm letting you know. Apparently they're very aggressive, so I'm just planning my situation out.
That sounds
Sand
like
Hill cranes taste
premeditation.
like pork chop.
Alpacas
Premeditated
do not lay
self-defense.
eggs, but they are social, gentle animals related to llamas.
Here we go again.
Oh Lord.
Flash
We got a
Did you
lot of-
know that there are no
Sorry, I
alpacas
did
in
it.
the wild?
There's no alpacas in the wild. I
Really?
did not know that.
Nope.
That's a good fact there.
Where'd you get your
Where-
info on that?
Why are they-
That seems
not a
What are
human-
crazy.
they, some hybrid? They're not a natural thing or something?
Would they go
It's,
endangered?
alpacas.org.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know, but no, they've been bred by humans to be kept as pets or on farms.
Okay, so there's some hybrid. That's why.
Wow.
Huh.
Kind of like a mule.
What are alpacas made of?
Alpacas are
Fleece.
domesticated versions of vicuñas, South American
Vicuñas?
ruminants or something. High in the Andes. So they're
Make
related
sense
to
out of them.
llamas.
and
Yes.
rabbits.
Oh, they took a llama and a rabbit. Ooh.
Oh,
They're all in the same
A
family.
rabbit?
You see this baked?
what? The
I don't know if
dogs
we had
wear
it worse.
goggles so the cranes
Guys,
don't
I
check
found
out
a
their
picture
eyes.
of Baked in his previous life.
These cranes aren't gonna hit. Hey, I like that
Hey.
hairdo.
Speaking of the
I,
manager.
I kind of want to save
that
that
where you
pic
got
in
your
case
group
I
from?
get one, because that's
That
one of the
looks-
ones. One would have a mullet and the other would have that.
That looks kind of similar to you a
That'd be
little bit,
perfect.
baked. I'd say. He's
Yeah.
good
Well,
at
yeah,
that.
I
I
don't-
would
I
have to
don't-
agree with that
Use a
too.
magnifying glass. Who's got Photoshop, Andy?
Looking pretty damn good, if I'd say.
Give us some duck lips, Bake. Let's compare.
Yeah.
Will they spit on you?
I don't know.
No,
dude.
that's
No,
the other
it is-
ones. That's
for
llamas.
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 That's llamas with the fucking teeth.
what the fucking alpaca got teeth too, man?
Yeah, but the llamas you can
Good
see them.
point.
Go
Did
Google
you
a
know that
llama. They got
the-
these big fuckers.
Did you know that their fleece is hypoallergenic?
No, but
Oh,
that's
nice.
hey. Now
They
I'm gonna
breed
sell
something with Buddha?
hyperallergenic.
Now we're talking about some
It's
quality,
Jason and the
quality
Argonauts.
fur.
How did
Yeah,
we
so
get
what's
deep
this?
on the alpaca
It's-
again?
what is their
Similar
fur?
to sheep wool.
We
Yeah,
are
those-
alpaca
it's not
people.
Them things. He just teases us, and he never buys them. So we're just gonna have to keep wondering.
Well, Frigoli's supposed to
Is
get
their
them.
fur
Y'all gonna need
considered
s-
wool? Is it wool?
It's similar to wool, but it's warmer and less itchy.
Warmer, less itchy,
Mm-hmm.
Everything you mention is a pro of this.
Yeah.
Andy.
hyperallergenic. Warmer, less itchy, hyperallergenic. Sounds
Looking for
like
girls.
sounds like a
Alpacas on
much
I don't know
better
why you
bang
guys are-
for your buck.
Why are you guys
Um,
pushing for these synthetic llama bullshit?
Doesn't sound so
Listen,
bad.
Frigoli.
Sounds all
Listen,
natural.
Frigoli.
You can't
Spartan
get any
has a
more
fenced-in
organic than-
backyard. We're just gonna put one in there.
All right.
I'm-
No, you
I'm
can't
for-
put one though. There's
I'm
social
for the
animals.
llama.
Three of them.
How do they do
I,
it?
I
Ideally,
officially want a
three,
llama
minimum
over
of
He's
sheep.
got dogs.
They'll kill a dog, dude. They don't like canines.
You ain't
What?
killing Boris.
How-
You ain't killing
how are
Boris.
they a
That's
great-
not
I've seen
happening.
videos of them
I
with
mean,
dogs.
I'm not saying you should film
I'm
it.
with
but-
Spartan. It's probably not going to happen.
Are they
I don't-
as
Boris would probably fucking kill it, maybe.
are they
His
as
dog out
productive
with
You
as
it.
think
sheep
that dog
with-
could
with
kill
mowing?
anything?
With like
with mowing, yeah.
yeah,
Well, and here's the
that is
other thing.
productive.
Not
about, like,
me. I
horses,
don't think he'd kill a
they're
human,
soft-footed
but he could
animals,
kill
so they
some.
don't tear up your lawn. So
They're
you
not
can
gonna
just
tear it
trim them.
up.
No, no,
okay,
man.
okay.
And
So
did you know that
that's
their,
like
their
a
fur
sheep,
is even
like a
flame
sheep.
and water resistant?
I unleashed like a terrible beast.
All right, I'm liking the all this marketing that I got for this wool.
Dude,
that's coming off of
22
these things.
colors. You got 22 colors of wool.
22 colors of wool.
Yeah.
All right, now we're
Lucas,
talking. Yeah,
Lucas.
I'm
Alpaca
definitely
fur.
in the alpaca
Show up or
market
show out.
over the sheep.
I will
market.
say though,
Sheep is gonna be
alpacas
my
and
first big
llamas
animal.
can crossbreed, so be careful you don't want like a liger situation in your backyard. You know?
Ooh,
Yeah.
or do
They'll start
I?
spitting at you.
Oh yeah, no. I see. I'm looking for the non-spitters.
Where it
Yeah, I
spits.
prefer the
Tina,
opposite.
eat your casserole. Jeez.
Nobody likes it.
You want me to bring it back?
Spitters.
Oh,
Spitters.
blueberry
Okay.
muffin. I got blueberry muffin.
Yeah, I grew it before.
All right,
Those
last
Silva,
fact.
how'd
Last
that work?
fact.
Oh,
Guess
here we
how
go.
old the
Last one. I've
oldest
heard that
alpaca
before.
lived to be?
37.
Ooh, close. but-
24.
What are we guessing?
I can speak on blueberry muffin. I've grown that.
42. 42.
27.
27. Oh, forever 27 made the club. Damn.
27 club.
How
yo.
was it, Painted Lady?
That's
I grew it too.
It was delicious. It was probably the best smelling strain I've ever grown to be honest, in my garden, in my opinion, because it smelled exactly like blueberry muffins.
That's
It
crazy.
was
I mean,
ridiculous.
it's
why
their
don't you have it now? How'd you
flagship,
lose
and
it?
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
I lost it. I just didn't keep it around, and then I had some more seeds of it, and so I'm like, I'll just pop the other seeds, and the other strain I got of it wasn't nearly like the same one I had. So hopefully you have the same one I had that I was running for a long time. And purple indicas are just not my favorite, and it just
Oh, it's
I had like
purple?
one patient that really liked it, and I didn't keep it around because she just stopped needing it anyway. So yeah, I just kind of let it go. It was great, but it wasn't great medicine for me. It just really made me hungry and fall asleep. So that's great medicine if you are needing an appetite and sleep help. But other than that, it was beautiful and it smelled fantastic, and it made my whole garden just, oh man, it was great. Yeah.
Did it stay kind of short?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't keep it. Is
Nice.
because
Yep.
it just everything else I had was taller than it was. It tasted really good. I've always beat the drum about how much I like blueberry strains and things that have that great flavor. But when it came down to it, I mean, I know everybody loves it. Everybody's wild about the flavor and shit. It's cool, but I'm with you, Painted Lady. It's not like medicine for me. But it tastes
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
But you
it
know,
was great.
like,
Cool. I got 3 regs, so we'll see what happens with that.
It
Anybody
was
grown-
tasty.
Anybody grown anything that was similar to like a blueberry muffin? Because the only thing I can think of out of my whole catalog was Kimbo Kush. That kind of reminded me of like a blueberry muffin at the time.
I guess you
Still
could
in search.
say when I grew Irie Genetics blueberry, blue raspberry truffle. That one was, I guess, could kind of be considered blueberry muffiny. Not quite on point like she said, but that's about it. But and that one's like a blueberry, I think the blueberry times, no, that's blueberry cookies times a rise.
What did you think of that baked? Did you like it?
That was one of my favorites. Yeah, I wish I would have kept that, but I was in Florida and I ended up, cutting everything. But yeah.
That's one of the
So-
ones I haven't run from
Oh,
Irie.
definitely run it because it's an underdog and everyone like doesn't run that one. They go for other stuff and it's really good. I thought it grew really, really nice tight buds, big yield, frosty as hell, and
Okay.
they just
Was the
reek
high,
like
like-
blueberry.
Was the high really uplifting like a lot of his stuff? Or was it racy?
No, that one was probably right in the middle because that's a rise with blueberry cookies, and so it was nice. It was like
Okay.
it didn't put you out, but it was good to just sit around and smoke. But that was I don't remember too much of it. That was a long time ago. But I have a couple. I saved a couple of those seeds to make sure I run again, or I bought more. I can't remember.
Cool.
Yeah,
Have
definitely
you
pop
run
those.
Starstruck?
No, which one's that? Star Dog Cross?
I believe so, if I remember right. I can't remember the.
I don't think I have that one. But if it is, I want
I'm
to run
running
a Star
that right
Dog.
now. I'm curious.
Check your database. I hear you clicking.
What is it? What is it called?
Is that what he's doing, Spartan?
Yeah, he has a Google Doc of all the seeds.
That is so funny. I didn't know that. Well, hey, that's why I want to see his collection. Because if he's got a Google spreadsheet or an Excel doc of all this, yeah. That's pretty
It's
cool.
nothing fancy. It's just a
This doesn't have anything better
Google
to do.
Doc.
How many columns is it?
And it's
I mean,
free
it's
time,
not
he makes
columns.
Excel
It's
documents.
like a Word doc. It's No, it's 8 pages. Sorry.
Starstruck was recommended by Rasta Bob, so I picked that.
Here,
up.
I can share my screen.
Yeah. Is it on there?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
Oh no, I have to look for that star.
Oh.
Star what?
Starstruck.
Struck. No, I got nothing for that.
2 words, maybe.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So I just keep them on here. I delete them if I run them. Like if I run out of seeds, I delete them. But I have that scrapbook of I saved the packs of seeds and I put it in my scrapbook.
Bro,
Yeah, I
you
think
should
that's a cool idea.
You should really put this into a spreadsheet so you can organize it by like breeder and stuff, and then like date that you like maybe acquired them, and just get real deep with it, and then you can just like table it out for ones that you don't or that you've ran and stuff. This
Yeah.
is a great amount of info. This is crazy, dude.
Yeah, I could do that. Oh, here's all my.
Well, he's kind of
ID.
doing that for Gurley with like his scrapbook. So he'll save the pack and then he'll just like write
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't control
What I
half the
really
pack,
want.
you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
I found
you
a
wouldn't be able to
scrapbook.
search through it easy that way. For sure.
Yeah.
Scrapbook's freaking sweet too, though. That's a great idea.
It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
but their painted lady is on my Irie.
Nice. I don't have hardly. Well,
Yeah.
I have the first 2. I don't have, but oh wait, do I have just a regular golden goat? Yes,
Oh, I can't wait to run that.
I
I
think.
used to run that.
That's gonna be good.
And then I have damn, I don't have the Raphael.
Yeah. Here's the thing with I have some. This is now. Oh, let me change this. Sorry, guys. Pure breeding. And the thing about these is I mixed up the labels. They came off the tubes. So I just know that I have these 3 in there. So yeah, that'll be a fun one.
That happened to me actually recently. I was gonna try to take a picture and post it, see if anybody could figure out what it was. But just one of those little tiny plastic tubes with I don't know half a dozen seeds in it or whatever. And whoever gave it to me wrote on it with I assume a Sharpie, but it has since rubbed most of it rubbed off. And it's like, dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, real quick, I guess this is a scrapbook. So yeah, if I use a pack, they're flat, so you can just throw them in here. And then I figured if I want, I need to, but I need to add notes. You can add maybe some didn't pop. Put it over here. Maybe they all pop. Or I don't know, anything you want. And then you can just keep a record.
Dude, you should put a leaf, like one leaf in there from each one too.
I thought about having a leaf book too. Yeah, it's all stuff I couldn't do or felt comfortable doing in Florida.
Oh, right.
I'll do it up here. Keep a record.
Sir, you have 97 plants in a book.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
Yeah. Well, one time when I got busted, they tried to give me a charge for like pictures on my computer I'd saved from like Rolled Up and all these forums I was on. Now, when I got a lawyer, that charge got dropped, but like it was like really, so I didn't keep records at all after that. But
Here you are on YouTube.
yeah, fuck you, man.
Good for you, Bake.
Yep.
Pretty funny. Like most people have scrapbooks of their kids and stuff and all that. You got like You have their baby teeth and like their first words and everything
fucking
written
creepy.
in the side. That's awesome. I love it. You're gonna start doing like the little glitter and the cutouts.
Oh yeah. We'll have scrapbook days. We'll start a group.
Going to Hobby Lobby and shit, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Scratch and sniff, man. That'd be cool.
Oh
Start
yeah.
putting
Oh,
scratch
if
and
you could
sniff by 'em.
somehow send a nugget away and get it
Yeah.
sent back as like a couple stickers to put on packaging or something, or for a scrapbook, that would be the coolest.
That'd be badass.
That'd be
There's a
the
book
coolest
called The
use for
Scratch
that.
and Sniff Book of Weed.
And does
it
it work
has
like that?
Scratch and sniff in it. Yeah.
Have you tried it though? Is it accurate?
I haven't scratched on it, but other people have.
Oh.
And they're like, ooh, it smells good. So I don't know. I guess so.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't have the book. I can't show it. You can search it.
Well, yep.
Abolish is over there passed out. We just have no idea.
Right.
It's
Oh,
It's
coma
all hot
guy.
and shit. It's like sitting in an attic, you know.
That would kill me.
It's actually not bad in here right now.
That
Brian
mic looks
calling
like
him
the
out
thing I
in chat.
vacuum my cat hair off the couch with.
Right.
A
I'm
pencil?
definitely
It's like a razor.
definitely
It does look
improvising
like a
right now.
razor, kinda.
This is like a kid. It's a kid sock over top of a damn webcam.
Oh, that's what it is. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's
I think
amazing.
it's
Is that your
like
pop
a-
filter? Pop filter's
That's
a
so
thing.
good.
Genius. I like that.
It's so good.
I do what I gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Skibbo did hook me up with his old mic, which is a pretty good one. Had it spread the sport. I just had to reorder the cord because damn man, it's like a prehistoric cord. It should be in like
Yeah.
a museum right now.
It's like a USB.
Yeah.
What is that? Like a 2.0 or something?
No, it's a 1.0 USB.
Is it a 1.0? Yeah, it's super
Yeah,
old.
Spartan, they're talking about my cord that we just went to Best Buy and tried to
Yeah.
find.
Cord?
The guy goes and leads us through the whole damn store. I'm like, I don't think he
Brings
knows
us
what
to like
we're
the cell
talking about.
phones and shit.
And it's the 2.0. It's the your phone micro USB. And I was like, nope, you don't have the other one. Then we're like, oh well, let's wander around. We go to the Blue Yeti section. They have
have-
the mic, but they don't have replaceable cords.
Yeah. You can buy the whole fucking mic. You can't get the cord.
I was
Yeah.
blown away. I didn't have one. I literally have a Home Depot tub full of cords. I never throw away cords. I hoard cords, and I couldn't find one.
Oh, if I pulled out all my crap, I could probably find one, but I just ordered one. Because I ordered
Yeah.
a long one so that I could, move it around.
God
Just
forbid we
bought
start
it and then
unwinding
put your
cords.
cord in it and then took it back.
We're all thinking it, but
Question,
you said
Ice
it.
Stone.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it. It's too much work, but you could have done it.
Apparently, looking through a box of cords is too.
Exactly.
It is. It's a mess in there. I don't even like
Oh, I
opening
know,
the
man.
door.
I'm the same way as
And
Abolish.
take that whole thing
Hoarding them.
and get some money for it.
I'm a big spring cleaner, so like now that I'm up here in like the seasonal place known as Michigan, I'm gonna take full advantage of spring cleaning. So when you guys let me know when it's
Kyle.
spring,
I was
and
doing it today.
I'm gonna
It
clean.
was warm today, so I cleaned my whole grill, man.
Yeah, but here's
April.
fake spring.
April.
This is fake spring.
April is so
Yeah. So we'll next I got a rug I'm gonna take out and clean. I can't wait.
This is spring 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
spring,
2 weeks
June.
from now will be spring 2. We get up to about spring 5 or 6.
16.
I actually can't wait to get outside to spray out my tray. I just want to take that big 4x4 drip tray out there and spray it off on the hose.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, dude. If you toss up maybe some plastic or something like that, you could most certainly get some probably carrots, celery, onions, and lettuce and spinach, kale, brassicas, maybe broccoli, some shit like that going. Yeah, dude.
What?
Red, you
That
kind of
just-
sounded
Wait,
like Beaker
what are
from
you
Muppets
talking
for a
about?
second.
Yeah,
there.
Red. You said something about plastic.
Well, you would have to create the greenhouse effect to kind of keep them warm in the evening and during nighttime and stuff like that. Keep them from the frost settling and shit like that. But I mean, we're getting there. It's about time.
Oh, you're talking about redoing your hoop, like a hoop house or roof
Yeah,
or
so,
something? Yeah.
cold frame,
Put the
cold frame,
plastic out there.
shoulder season protector, cold frame.
I
Shoulder
see.
seasons are the cold seasons on either side of the warm season, and yeah, if you figure like my head is like the ultimate growing season of summer, my shoulders are like spring and fall. You know, shoulders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
And those are like, you know, when the temperatures are not adequate, but you know what I mean? Like cold temperature crops will grow. Like there's stuff that will survive freezing temperatures, things like that. It's just a matter of whether or not your ground is frozen and or if you have like 4 feet of snow sitting on top of it. So, or I mean, you know, some crops will take half-inch of snow, quarter-inch of snow. They're cool. They were cool.
Okay.
Definitely.
What about
Your weed
apples?
plants could take snow.
Yeah, they can take a little bit of snow.
Should I look for an
Little bit.
apple tree now?
You might start budding. You might want to get the pruning. Yeah, it's like pruning time. I should have been outside, man. I got
gotta
off
buy
work
one.
a little early.
I'm trying to get a Honeycrisp, so it's gonna be grafted.
Whoa. That'll
Yeah,
be
You mean
man.
what,
good.
honey crisp?
It's
Oh,
good
good
to get them
call.
in the ground. If you want to get them in the ground, I do it like super early, like now, like while the
Yeah.
ground's still like frozen, but like typically fall for trees because that gives their roots a jump start on spring.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
You
you know,
get deer in your yard baked?
you can still
What?
put them in the ground in spring.
You get deer in your yard?
Fuck yeah, I get deer. I get
Oh, you're
You're
gonna
gonna
be
wanna,
toast.
You're gonna want to hang CDs and shit off of your trees, or they'll get eaten.
Well, they can have some of them. I'll get the
They
ones
will
up
eat your
top.
trees.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
You
gonna
just
eat
buy
my
a
tree. Why would they
crossbow.
eat the
They will
tree
eat
that
your
provides
tree,
them
dude.
fruit?
Because they're not fucking
yeah.
animals.
Yeah,
They're just
they're-
fucking
Because they're an
deer. They're
animal, they don't
hungry.
know that.
You would think after thousands of years they would be like,
They haven't been alive for
let's
1,000
eat
years,
these,
dude.
They haven't
uh,
evolved to
let's eat
cultivate
these apples.
fruit.
Deers don't live 1,000 years, man. I'm sorry to
They
burst your bubble.
they haven't procreated for 1,000 years.
They
You
don't keep
might-
the knowledge from one to the other. They don't talk. They don't.
They
You
don't
know,
have a
those
That's
Those
what.
people
Oh,
don't do
but animals do that. We know for a fact. So
They
we're
do what?
They
They do
evolve.
what?
Your best bet would
What's they gotta
probably
do
be
to
to
eat a
get
fucking
a
tree when you're hungry?
get
You
a
eat a
get a
fucking tree
tree
when you're hungry.
that's you gotta get a you know a almost adult tree, man. You gotta get something that's like your height and ready to roll, and you might want to plant some
What if I put a
deer
fence
repelling
around it?
flowers around it.
Yeah, I could put like chicken wire or something around it.
Not chicken wire. Deer
still
can
pee
jump.
out
Dude.
there.
Get something kind of taller than a chicken wire.
They
Yeah.
got pretty tall
That's why
chicken
that
wire.
you lose your apples because they break the branches off when they're pulling them down, so they pull the whole limb down with them. That's why you
Yeah.
lose the apple tree,
Well, he won't get any apples first year, probably.
and you won't get any
Yeah.
apples the first year
Yeah.
either. Maybe
Yeah,
your
yeah,
second year,
right.
and you got to
Right.
spray like crap on it so the bugs and the birds don't eat it. That's the other thing. The birds will eat them damn things.
Yeah,
This
you want it
sounds
tall
like
enough
more
that they're
work.
not going to
Yeah.
eat the tips.
Yeah, you gotta do a
I'll-
lot of work, Bake. You have to spray and everything.
I'll
or the
Yeah.
birds
buy
will-
the apples.
Having a fruit
Or
tree is
bugs.
a lot of work.
Or just
Yeah.
do what I do and
That's
have
funny.
apple trees for the deer.
If it were drier, I'd try some pistachios. That'd be
You
cool.
could have banker plants, man. You have more delicious.
Hey, look, man, we
Yeah.
grew growing up. We had fruit trees and we didn't do shit to them, and we just harvested what came out. You know what I mean? And it was fine.
Yeah.
And
You
the
don't have
deer
to make
didn't
it hard.
just
That's what I would do.
demolish your tree.
They were in our backyard. That
leave
was
leave a
fenced in.
pumpkin or a squash out in
Oh.
your yard.
You're gonna eventually get your a fence in your backyard.
Yeah,
a little
once
squash
wood
pile
goes
for
back
them to
down, I'm gonna
munch
get a
on.
fence. But yeah,
Leave a little squash pile, and they'll
that's the plan.
they'll
For
they'll
now,
like
I guess
that.
I'll just grow cannabis outdoors, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I picked
Well-
out some Mephisto. They're on sale at Luscious for 38 a pack.
The deer will eat your cannabis
Five?
too.
I grabbed those.
We'll
No,
eat
it's
your
3
cannabis, too.
seeds, but
Oh,
still.
3.
Normally
Okay.
that's like 45, 48. So it's like $10 off. But
You could
I
just
grabbed
put
some of those for outdoor.
Also, my dog will eat your cannabis.
Yeah, yeah.
One of my dogs will.
My dog's good about that.
I just pulled out all my Baker Creek seeds today and was getting ready to figure out which ones I needed to. There was a couple that I had to sow the beans overnight, like those purple Japanese beans. You have to soak the seeds overnight. and the snail vine. So
Whoa.
getting ready to start planting those indoors to get ready for spring. 6 to 8 weeks, and some of them it said.
Cool.
So
Yeah, some of them had a
stoked.
big lead time.
Are those like flowering plants, fruiting plants? What are we talking here?
Yeah, they were
Flowers.
vegetables, and some of them were, yeah, the peas, the beans, I guess it was, the purple beans, and then the shit, I don't know. There were a
They're
few
like
other
purple
things.
green beans, chat. They're purple green beans.
Yeah, man.
Pretty cool.
They taste good,
Anthocyanin.
too.
A shout out to Red in the last Polarity Science
Polarity
show.
Science, baby.
Japanese pole beans, I think is what they were called. So those will be cool.
Pole dancers?
Purple beans
Is
are
there,
fun.
Pole dan- yeah, man. They're making it rain.
They're one of those
Make
things.
it
They end up turning green. They'll turn green on you when you cook them. But
Will
they're
they?
fucking awesome. Yeah, you gotta catch them when they're small too. You let them get too big, they lose their flavor gets too fibrous.
Oh, okay.
I got a
Oh.
Can you
question.
grow those beans we eat at restaurants that are all salty?
What's that?
Can you grow those beans up here?
Peanuts?
Which
Edamame?
beans? Which bean?
Yeah,
Like green,
edamame. Can you
like
grow
green
that?
beans?
Those are just soybeans.
Green beans?
Can you
Yeah.
grow peanuts up here?
It's just soybeans.
Yeah, peanuts
Yeah.
are ground
That
nuts.
shit's
Yeah,
good.
you can grow peanuts.
Hell, I might grow a bunch of homemade peanuts. Oh boy.
Might. I mean, you might have to worry about moles.
I got
Gophers.
fucking moles,
Right.
you're right.
Yeah, moles. Yeah,
Squirrels.
yeah.
Mole
Those
trap.
suckers are everywhere.
Man, you're
Mole
not
trap.
gonna have any peanuts.
Start growing other things first, right?
Man, you're not gonna be able to grow anything.
flowers. Start growing
Bugs.
flowers.
I
and
got
herbs.
everything here.
Grow the shit that repels the animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And brings in the pollinators and the bugs.
Guys, we better be quiet. We're probably talking him out of growing anything outside.
No, I'll try some stuff, but I got a question for the panel. Is anybody
herbs.
not growing any strain this year that they grew last year? Like, did they knock anything off their list that they're not going to grow this year?
Mac.
Jelly bean.
Okay.
Was there a reason for either one of those to not make the
Yeah.
cut?
Pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass, not very good yielder.
Yeah.
Hot girls, boys.
Oh boy,
Already handled it.
I've been missing that shit.
Hot girls.
Spartan glue for me. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Spartan glue, you lost that?
No, I just let it go.
Oh. Let it
Obviously,
go.
I'm not growing right now, so I'm
We'll
out
get it.
all
We'll
the way.
get you there. We'll get you there.
All right,
Yeah.
sooner.
Yeah. Sorry. I was answering Brian in chat. I was saying, yeah, I totally went and drained the pickle while wearing a pickle costume.
It was funny because when you turned your camera back on, you still had the pickle on, and then it like poof disappeared for a second. It was kind of like a magic trick, man. Somebody will have to catch it on rewind. You like Clark Kent the pickle, man.
I like the updated intro abolished with the Spartan lighting his beard on fire. I forgot Painted Lady demonstrated doggy style for us.
Oh, that was
One
the
time.
best. You know what though? You have to give Painted Lady credit for keeping her balance on the chair like that. That was
And it was
It was impressive.
Amazon style, I believe.
Was
Amazon.
it doggy style? It was the Amazon. Yes, thank you.
get it right.
Get it right. Jeez, you should
So-
know.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'll
saying what
do-
it looks like. That's all.
I'll do a seed bank review thing of my vault if you do a like a I don't know position segment for everyone.
This is not OnlyFans baked. Shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that is a subscription service only.
Good point.
We've got
for that.
Patreon members.
Can we get donations in chat?
Yeah, chat. She
That
just said,
is-
Super
that
chat.
is
$1
really
bill.
kitties
talk.
material.
and you
Hit
can
that
figure out
dollar.
what this Amazon thing is.
$1 bill, y'all.
Holla, holla,
Yeah.
holla.
Right.
$1.58, y'all.
So I
Right.
realized that somebody somebody was way faster than me and hidden that whoever that was that came on. And when I went to hide them, I unhid them. So I just had to go back and hide them again.
Yeah, what the
Right
hell
on. See,
was that?
Brian
I had
saw
them hidden already, but they're still able to talk in chat.
Huh.
I don't
They were
understand that.
mods. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got a
It's just a different
Funny.
account every time.
text message this weekend from a chick that was, I don't know, apparently Yetis Yeti's girl got it too. So apparently the same chick. Weird. So it must be some kind of bot.
Guess they have that fucking hentai sites.
No, man. This was I got a text message.
She didn't deny it.
Oh, you got a text message.
That was
She
a
didn't
text
deny
message.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good. Not
Cheers.
true.
Cheers, Nut Tree.
Did you claim to be Ambassador Cartwright?
Yes.
She did. She did.
It was the best opportunity. As soon as it came through, I looked at sequence and I was like, this is going to be magic.
She's never been happier than that moment. She had to send that text message. Oh my goodness.
And that doesn't make any sense to anybody except for the
It's like
people that
10
watch
minutes
YMH, YMH fans. But yeah, Tom Segura does that. And so anytime he gets some kind of message or anybody gets some kind of message, now it's a YMH fan.
And it worked because they replied back.
Ambassador Cartwright.
Oh, you're a diplomat?
Mm-hmm.
Look at those super chats rolling in. Thank you, Nut Tree 420.
Nice.
It's a penny short for what we asked, man.
Gotta hit it nasally on that one.
But please
It's like
do not
shouting
add
through the
that
front
sound
of your
effect.
nose. Yeah, shouting through the front of your nose.
The horn.
Yeah, please, no.
Okay, I won't do that.
I told him not to spend his allowance this week.
Oh.
Oh,
He gets to spend his allowance on whatever he
I
wants.
see where he spends his money.
You know, like it's not the fact that he has
Candles.
allowance; it's the fact that it's $1. Give the man a look. That's nothing in today's age. You can't even buy a pop.
I don't know
A
with
what? A
inflation.
pop?
Well,
Soda?
You know,
Yeah.
I'm cheap.
Oh,
Nice job, babe.
Yeah.
He's
Got it.
one
Oh,
of
yeah.
us.
One of us. One of us.
it's not okay, Caribou. You're late. I'm gonna put you in timeout for that.
Oh, jeez.
Gotta be careful. They do that around here.
That's not late in Canadian time when you're all jacked up on maple syrup.
Ooh, maple syrup. Oh,
Just piss them all off, Bake. That's what we do.
maple syrup. Oh my God, that's funny.
oh,
You
I
did know
got.
that there is a maple syrup reserve, right? That they
Hell yeah, they got barrels of that shit.
Remember the robbery, dude?
Yeah, somebody robbed
Yeah,
it.
man.
Get that sweet, sweet brown
Who would
gold.
have thought that it was the Flapjack Bandit, right?
Google the maple syrup heist, and you'll know what we're talking about. It's like $6 million or 6 million gallons or something of maple syrup. It's a lot
At
of
the
fucking
height.
syrup.
Was
at
it
the height of
the
the
Dirty
syrup
Money or
craze.
something? Didn't they do an episode on it? It's like
Maybe,
a Netflix
yeah.
docu-series, I think. Okay, no
What-
one's seen it.
What I'm curious on is where you unload all this maple syrup. Is there like a black market for it?
They got caught.
It's a gray market.
It's a brown market.
Oh, yeah, that's what I think. Maybe you guys.
3,000 tons of syrup.
I
That's a
don't
lot of
even
fucking
use
syrup,
syrup.
dude.
It was
I'm
just
a-
used for
I'm a
bikini
butter guy.
wrestling
I'd rather have
championship.
butter.
Yeah, I'm with you. Lots of butter and just a little bit of syrup.
When I was little, I used to love syrup. But I grab it.
Did they use pancakes to soak it up?
They rolled up 6,000 fucking.
Well, I
pancakes.
imagine they sold it to like Waffle House or somebody on the cheap.
Pancake joints.
Yeah, $20 million in syrup.
There was a
That's pretty sick.
there was a,
Yeah, but you gotta remember that's cops. They say that fucking you got a joint and that's $20 million of weed.
Well,
All right, so cut
true.
that in half. That's
What
$10
the fuck
million
was that?
of maple syrup.
but he got 3,000 tons of syrup, dude.
Yeah.
there was
That's
a
a
group
lot.
of like
I don't know how much a ton of syrup is worth, but
I don't know, but I believe it. I
I'm
put
gonna
a
tell you,
little
a ton of syrup is
in there
probably not
there.
worth much more than however much syrup you're going to use in your lifetime. So
That shit's
there's a certain
expensive,
point
like,
to
real
where
shit.
syrup is
a
so
large
much-
amount isn't much more than a fucking extravagantly large amount because
Dude,
the
this
fuck-
stuff hasn't been cut. We're talking
Hey.
grade A, pure
Hey,
Canadian
I
maple
want to
syrup.
put
fresh
this,
taps, baby.
put
Fresh
this to
taps.
you. A gallon of syrup can weigh as much as 11 pounds. That's a lot more than water. So you're talking about 5-gallon buckets weighing,
40 pounds, or that's water is 40 pounds.
yeah, you're talking like 55 pounds. That's a lot of syrup.
What the hell is your
Are you
point?
getting
Is
hung
there
up on the
points, Matt?
logistics
There's
of
no
this?
point. That's just a lot of syrup.
Okay.
There is no point.
I don't think you understand the magnitude of syrup we're talking about.
No, that
It
understand.
means
I'm
you
saying
have
when
to
it's that
be
much, it's
good
not
with
worth
your
that
weight
much because
when
you're not gonna do anything with it. You'll
going
never
through
use
The
it all.
market, I believe,
your
if you
weight
read the article, the
stops.
market was that the maple syrup was super worth it at the time. It goes up and down.
There was
It's
a
like
group that
oil.
got busted up
I
for
got
trying to
8
tap
years in prison
trees
for that.
down in Detroit. There's like it was a cultural festival that happens every year for like the last who knows how many fucking
Yeah.
thousands of years, you know, and
They suck it
cit-
straight out of the
the cit-
tree.
the city tried breaking up their
No, it's
cultural event.
processed.
Jerks. Let them tap the tree, man. Nobody else is tapping the fucking tree. Let them tap the damn tree.
I heard it takes like 60 years for it to produce syrup, a maple tree. Is that true?
I don't know. That's wild, dude.
That's like,
I
yeah,
love
you're just setting up for the next generation. It's wild.
wild. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have maple syrup tree facts, guys. I'm all spent out.
Well,
on
don't they
facts
say
today.
that
We
like
live in the right place, though. You can do this around here. That's for sure.
I wonder
Oh,
if
I've
I have a
seen 'em.
maple tree.
You might have one around.
It can be. It has to be a sugar maple. It can't be just any
Sugar
maple.
maple, yeah. Is
Oh.
ideally what it is.
sugar maple? What is the leaf pattern of the sugar maple?
Well, it does turn red, whereas like I've got a maple, it doesn't. It's one of those ones that stays
Ooh,
green.
is it a red maple? Oh, I love red maples.
There is a specific pattern. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
If
Look
a
it
red
up.
maple also produces excellent sugar sap, I'm in. I'm in on red maples anyway. I think that's a
You
beautiful
could tap
tree.
most any tree probably, and you could use that and dilute it with water and just water it into your plants for a fucking micronutrient boost. But as far as I would
You know what I
recommend-
always want to do? Here's one I have always wanted to do: is
40
go up
years.
high into a
Ooh.
tree, go up high into a tree. You know,
You
probe a
cut your
little
tree
hole,
down to see how
probe a little
how
hole
old
in
it
there,
is.
and then stick a clone in like in the tree, like up high. So like the roots of the clone will like go into the pith of the tree and get fed that way.
So
Really curious about this.
something similar, Red. I heard that back in the day, some Hawaiians would grow their plants on top of like the palm trees, coconut trees, and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
like it.
what the
Smart.
validity is to it, but one way to hide it,
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
sun for sure. I
Hide it
don't
from
know
the
how they're
ground,
watering it,
get
but
some sun.
some squirt guns or something.
I've seen multiple gorilla growers grow their
Squirt
plants
guns are
in
fun.
trees. Take your plant, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and then pulley it up into the tree.
Yep.
Seen a lot
Just
of
drop
people
it to
do
water and then put it back up.
Yep.
Not a very good IPM strategy, but it does a good job of hiding them.
Pull it right through the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the caterpillars, if you're in the forest or the woods.
Yep.
If you're gorilla growing, you're not worried about a whole lot of
Right.
You
not like
usually,
you're out there
you usually
putting-
plant 3 plots and hopefully you get one of them.
You hear that, Fergoli?
Pro tip: don't use the bright orange bucket.
Get them
Over
Menards green
100
one.
terpenes in maple syrup.
Oh,
There's your terps.
damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna start distilling them off one at a time.
I would love to see fraction maple syrup.
We could do it, dude. Like I said, I've been cleaning my garage. I bust out that Welch pump today. That thing's like
He
a
comes
$1,200
on in a
pump.
month and he's like, I'm crashing out some maple syrup. You see those diamonds?
Yes.
That's solid maple syrup.
Maple
Dude, I'll do it,
diamonds.
bro. It's just
Didn't they do this
Canadians,
on Trailer Park
Canadians are
Boys?
going fucking wild. They're just like, oh, we want the Fergoli.
still
Yeah.
some
Scraping
Turpin
this
enhanced
diamond
syrup.
on their waffles.
Give Terp enhanced syrup.
Okay, you guys aren't far off from what I'm planning on doing with this. I'm just saying.
Making
Just
some
saying.
scissor.
Oh, he's talking about putting it on waffles?
He's making some scissor, man.
We're talking
Heck
about
yeah.
waffles.
Waffles.
You talking
pancakes.
waffles?
Come on, rookie, open your throat.
You guys put maple syrup on a cinnamon
Super
roll?
Troopers reference.
Put
there.
maple
Call that.
syrup on everything.
It's really good in oatmeal too.
Agreed.
Put it on your green beans or your purple beans.
On eggs. It's delicious on eggs.
Delicious
on
Screw your ketchup.
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
good on
whoa.
chicken.
Yeah,
No,
it's good
no.
on egg.
All right.
You just-
What about on your
There's
Sandhill
no need to
Crane?
put down other condiments. Just
Would it
when
be
we're
good on
bringing one
Sandhill
up.
Crane?
Condiment
Ketchup's
shaming.
fine. I like
Listen, I
ketchup.
just found out how many
Terrible.
terpenes are in maple syrup. Obviously, it's the
Obviously,
leading
that's shit
condiment.
compared to that.
It's
That's obvious.
yeah,
Do you want top shelf sauce or do you want that boo boo shatter? Let's go.
yeah.
Hot sauce is the best.
Said no one ever.
No,
I like
not
it.
true.
I
We
do
don't.
like
We don't
a
put
taco
the
sauce.
condiment.
Good. Medium.
Now I'm
Medium
curious
hot.
about what kind of sap my elm tree is gonna make. We'll see what
Elm.
that's-
Oh,
Elm.
you know what?
Elm
I think
sap.
it's Elmer's
Maybe it's
glue
elm,
flavored.
I don't know.
If you have an
That's how
elm,
they-
cut
yeah.
it down.
How they
If you have
get
an elm
glue.
tree, you should just cut it down because it's going to drop sap over every goddamn thing, and you're going to
It's
hate
just
it.
shitty anyway.
I don't know what it is.
Drop
Might
little
be-
helicopters.
I'll tell you what, I chopped a
Drop-
branch off that fucker and it just bled. The whole side of the tree is just
Yep.
one bleeding.
Red, did you tell
fucking
anybody
gnarly
about
thing.
live chat today?
They're
Live
just-
chat, top chat? Live
Yeah,
chat?
because somebody just got caught in our top chat.
Ah, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It was damn Uncle Rick.
Rick.
Look who-
Newbie.
Come on.
This is why we have your signage. We paid a lot of money for that.
Let's be honest. Uncle Rick was in live chat. He just uses that excuse.
does.
He ignores people, and then
Yeah.
he just, I didn't ignore you. I was not in live chat. We're on to your little game.
We're on
Uncle
your
Rick.
excuses,
We're on
Uncle
your
Rick.
game.
Yeah.
Let's be buds.
And thanks for telling everybody. Thanks for reminding everybody to go to live chat 4 minutes before the end of the show.
Yep.
I
We
did
did
it earlier.
Yeah, Skillball did too. He reminded me, I think, right as the show started.
I wake up in
I
the
did.
morning every Sunday.
just
I
put a
say I
banner
gotta
up.
do my part today, and that was my part.
You
Thank
did
you.
great today. You did a
Yeah.
great
You
job.
say that
Yeah,
you must
MVP.
be disappointed in yourself
You get a
'cause you
round
don't
of
show up
applause
to all
for
the
Bake.
shows.
Do you do affirmations every morning, Bake?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, go look at the wall, not a mirror. I look at the wall, and then I say the affirmation.
Because you can't stand to look at
I
yourself, or what?
No, I find that
I am strong.
mirrors have the ability to suck your
I
affirmations powers
am
away.
No, but that's the
somebody.
point.
You
You're
don't
supposed to be looking at yourself, like you're
You
You
talking
want,
to
you want
yourself.
the affirmation to come back to you. No, you're saying it, Spartan. So you're already hearing it. You want it to come back at
will
you.
be great.
I think you're looking in the mirror because you're supposed to be looking at yourself, like
You
you're
do it your way.
I'm strong.
That's
I'm
why he looks at a brick
beautiful.
wall, that one behind him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I go
okay.
stare at that brick over
Affirmation
there.
shaming.
You just put your face in the corner while you do it, or
I
Yeah,
portray
just like that, just
powerful
like that. I
energy.
lean forward too,
Just-
all awkwardly, and I look at the camera. Hey guys, you're beautiful today. Go get them.
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep. That's the one I use sequence when I go to bed. I say, "You nailed it." And I go to bed.
I'm proud of you today.
It's
man.
usually before the late sesh because you guys are up so late.
We make the best jokes about you on the late session.
When you
You
go to
never are aware
Here,
of any of
Yeah.
it.
I usually-
just to let you
Okay.
guys know, Painted Lady and Skill,
usually
you wouldn't
tell them the
believe
next
this,
day.
but I've got an insider who goes to the late sesh and tells me everything.
What?
But it's
Yeah.
good because you damn sure aren't up for it.
I give him
I
the
try
cliff
sometimes.
notes. I give him cliff notes.
Let's figure
Yeah.
out
Oh,
who it
you
is
missed
here.
this.
Yeah, let's
I
figure out.
bet
who
I
it could
bet
be.
there's something I'm forgetting to yell at one of you guys about, but
To yell about?
yeah, because you reminded me something last week. I was oh, they gave me shit about something. And,
It's usually just you're up. Like we can
yeah, it's
usually.
usually the same stuff.
Well, it's usually we can always pivot off of. Oh, we can say what we want because we know he's sleeping.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that's like
exactly
kind of
it.
the running joke. But then it always builds off of that.
yeah.
See, Spartan knows.
When do you normally go to bed? Like 8:30?
7:45.
I did the other night. That was crazy.
Crazy.
No,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy. And not in your world, it's not crazy. It's like
That's
Monday.
crazy.
No, usually I go to bed right at 11. 11, so like
Do you watch
I-
the
I
news
did.
first? Is this after the 11
I don't even
o'clock
have
news?
cable. I don't watch the news.
Gotta catch the 11 o'clock news.
Fox,
My-
yeah,
my-
Fox 47.
My Russia thing updates are from Spartan because I don't
Yeah,
watch
'cause
the
he
news.
Can you believe that Baked doesn't care about the rest of the world at all? He doesn't care.
Yeah,
He just doesn't care.
yeah.
can
Can
believe
you
that.
believe I just mind my own business?
It's
Oh, I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't. I
God.
don't
It's
yeah,
so
you're right. I
nice,
don't
dude.
believe that.
It's so
That's for
nice.
sure.
I shut all of my
I
TVs
100%
off
don't believe that.
2 years ago. I haven't turned them